Looks like we're live.
Okay.
Yeah, looks.
Okay.
I think we're live here. I think people should be hearing us good. If not, let me know. Let me know, and we will deal with that. Let me drop the open right now. Actually, no, I'm in. Okay, boom. There we go. All
Welcome
right.
back to the Hank Strange Situation.
Welcome back. It's Monday. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell so you can be notified. We are live. Come on, let's see jazz hands, people. Let's see jazz hands. Okay, I hope you got your big girl Monday free-for-all panties on. This is episode 422 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. Of course, it's free-for-all Monday. And then we're going to talk about a little bit. We're going to talk about this somewhere here after we get through the open. Tactical Toolbox, I think, put out like a cool video on what he thinks gun confiscation is going to look like here in the very short future. It's on his YouTube channel for anyone who wants to start watching it right now. I thought it was really good. We'll talk about it. Actually, someone out there, I think it was Lawrence. I think Lawrence was telling me to take a look at this, and I was looking at it. I thought, oh, cool. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Of course, the podcast is brought to you by Harry's Holsters. Shout out to Harry's Holsters, maker of fine Kydex holsters. Since, you know what? I don't know when. Harry's
Holsters?
Yeah, he's going to have to tell me the answer
Harry's
to that
Holsters. Or Harry Holsters. Harry's Holsters.
Okay. Okay, there's Harry Holsters, and then there's Harry's Holsters.
Holsters.
Don't mix it up, Walter.
Okay,
Don't mix it up.
sorry.
Because, we appreciate what Harry does for us, help us pay the bills and stuff like that around
Yes.
here,
Hats off, Harry. Hats off.
And, he never sends me gift cards to holsters or anything like that, but
don't
we appreciate him.
Don't start.
I'm back here, hey.
You
listen,
survived!
I survived the apocalypse, apparently, I guess.
God damn it, I didn't have to come and bring you
the puppet show.
Yeah, we didn't have to use the short one to escape to, New York or something,
Yeah. Yeah, so we're here. You guys are here. Let me know if you, what questions, comments, things like that you guys want us to talk about. Shout out to Ashley, a gun streamer. She's in here. Shout out to Ashley. We got to try to get Ashley to actually come on the show. Let me see. Do you guys want to go through shout-outs real quick? We haven't done that in a while. And while everyone's coming in, please smash the thumbs ups, okay? We appreciate that. We're approaching like 100 people in here, so please do smash the thumbs ups. Check out Gunstreamer before I forget, because there's a lot of when videos come under problems on YouTube, either one of the channels, Hank Strange or Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded, you can find them over there when we have to remove them. So check out the folks at the Gunstreamer. And get up on that. Let me see. I'll give some shout outs here. SoCal Gunners out there. Special K. Flopping Garbage. Shout out to him. Hopefully he's doing better. Randy Peacock. Michael Bender. Armament and Axes. Vanessa Kitty. You know what? I actually follow Vanessa Kitty on one of the Instagram things that we have going. Yeah, she's got a nice place out there, man. Vanessa Kitty is like, She's got a nice pad, man. If I ever have to run away from Lola, I might actually, hit up Vanessa Kitty's place. She's always fixing up something over there.
A crash pad?
Yeah, it's always looking good. I don't know if I'll be welcome, but Vanessa Kitty wants to know if any check came in the mail. No. And Babyface, you were at my place over the weekend, so you know that. So no. The answer to that is no. I will let you guys know if anything like that ever happens, if miracles do really come true. We're going to give that to the GOA anyway and Marge Teray, so that's what's going to go on with that. And I'm going to try to move on from all that stuff and get back to gun things here. Let's see what else we got. Archangel's out there. Shout out to him. Did I say Michael Bender? Michael Bender wants to know if anyone runs across an M44 Mosin Nagant stock, please keep him in mind.
I have one.
You have one?
But it's on the M44 gun that I have downstairs.
Oh, that's terrible.
Really? Seriously, Patrick?
Oh, get him all excited. That's like, oh.
That's just cruel, man. That's cruel.
I don't have one laying around now.
Yeah, let's see.
My
Appalachian.
station would be, what is it? Numerich Gun Parts Corp? They have everything.
That'd be
Yeah.
one place.
See if
yeah.
you could find it there. If there's, I don't know what. Are those expensive? Shouldn't be, right?
It depends on how bad you want it.
and where it came from and yada yada yada.
Oh, okay.
They have original Colts M16 parts kits.
Really?
I'm off track already. God damn.
Yeah.
They want too much for that stuff. What was it, like
Oh, they-
500
okay.
or something like that?
676 for it. Yeah.
I think I have. You know what? I think I have a Bushmaster AR somewhere. Do you guys know that? I think it's post ban though.
It is. I think we looked it up one time.
Yeah, we did, right? We did. We looked it
I
up.
think
Okay, look, Lola's here. Lola came in late and she brought me some kind. Is this a smoothie, Lola? I don't know what is it. Okay. Lola
She has not replied to my text yet, and I feel offended. Tell her I said that.
Okay, Babyface says he's offended that you haven't replied to his text. She might have seen your posts on Instagram. So.
Oh no! That is something totally different. So I told her, I texted her. I've been in the mood for rice. I've been wanting a rice dinner lately, and I texted her saying that she needs to come over and we need to do a cooking episode on.
Let me guess. Let me guess.
The famous curry recipe. Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's
I'm
fine.
on board if Lola is.
That's an ancient family secret.
I know we can't. I'm not sure if we can put it out though. That's the thing.
Yeah. I will have to come over and select one of your guns in exchange. So I'm not saying I won't give it up, but figure out, come up with a selection of those guns that you'd be willing to give up for the curry.
That will be a heavy price to pay, Grasshopper.
Okay, let's see. Appalachian Gunrunner says, "What it be like, Mr. Strange and y'all strange people? Don't forget to smash the thumbs ups." Yes, indeed. Richard Monder's out there. Sam Risdom is out there. James Lawson. Ray Bazzolo says, "Strangers in the Night." There you go. Johnny Mathis. Do you even know who Johnny Mathis is, Babyface P?
Oh, totally. I'm not gonna.
Don't Google.
that right
You
now.
know how I know that?
How?
Johnny Mathis was like one of my mother's favorite performers.
Yeah, my mom too. She liked Johnny Mathis.
From way back,
Yeah.
back old days.
Yeah. My mom listened to a lot of Johnny Mathis.
Yeah.
She also liked Elvis. My dad was not a fan of Elvis.
My mom liked Elvis too. My mom went to see Elvis actually.
Oh, really? Wow, yeah. My mom
with a friend of hers that lived in Florida here, and the friend at one time probably got boinked by Elvis.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
When did Elvis die? Because I seem to remember when Elvis died, I was living in England and my mom was crying about it. When did he die?
1977.
Yes.
77.
Yeah, that's when we first went to England. Elvis died. My mom was crying. It's weird. And then I was living in Nigeria when Bob Marley died, and every Jamaican on the planet was crying. You could hear them all over the planet. Every Jamaican was in tears. And I cried just a little bit So.
Yeah, my mom, this friend that lived in Tampa, used to. I think she used to be like a performer. We'll say that. I'm not exactly how she performed, but I don't know, like burlesque or something like that. Yeah. And she was a known performer too, and I guess
really?
she knew Elvis.
So we would know this person?
I don't think so. Probably.
No. Okay. I mean, maybe some of us collect vintage burlesque performances.
So that's
YouTube.
what I don't know that as fact, but I would make the assumption.
Oh, okay.
That, because Elvis, he's a player,
Yeah. One of my friends, which I think both of you guys know, one of my friends, he grew up in one of Elvis's mansions. His
What?
Yeah, he's from
work?
He's from Memphis. He's from Memphis.
Did they rent it or something?
No, they owned it or something like that.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah. So, let's see. The bear Baloo is out there. Wondering if I got a check. No check. Okay.
Did you really? Okay, I was
Yeah,
curious.
there's gonna be lots of check questions. Can you just?
Not happening. Never gonna happen. It ain't ever gonna happen.
Camp David says let's.
It's in the mail. It's been in the mail for the last 2 years.
Yeah. Let's see. LV Louis Cipher says, "Hey y'all." Let's see who else. Mika is out there. Imposter. Len Holt. I'm trying to do this. Real quick.
You know
Rob
what?
Davis, what's up?
I am looking around to try to find an M44 stock. Holy shit! I didn't realize it was that difficult to find one of these damn things.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. The typical haunts that I would go to don't have them.
Why would that be?
Huh. I'm not sure. I figured there'd be tons of them, but I guess not.
No, and no, no, and the guns are so freaking expensive now that, in my opinion,
What are they
yeah.
going for?
oh, they usually go for like 250, something like that,
Yeah,
for just a run-of-the-mill gun, nothing special.
yeah, I may have paid that for mine. Way back too. I way overpaid for mine a long time ago.
I've got $49 ones. I've got $100 ones. I've got
Well, these are the M44s. These are the
Carbine,
carbines. Yeah, so they're a little bit more special.
yeah, but
The moist nuggets, the
So
plain
no
moist
one
nuggets
no
are
one
not
made like
special.
reproductions of those.
that I've seen.
Okay.
not stocks. It's not worth it to make one.
Oh. Can
least
you
not
whittle?
yet.
Can you whittle your own stock?
Oh, sure you can.
Right?
If you got enough time.
I bet
your
you there's a How much do you want to bet that someone has a video out there of how to make your own stock?
God
Oh,
damn,
there
you,
are
prob-
plenty
you
are,
probably
but-
probably go to the Hindu Kush and see some Pakistani knocking out one too. But I think that's what that area is called, the Hindu
Oh.
Kush or something. Yeah.
Michael Binder says, "I've been looking for 2 weeks since I discovered the crack." Okay,
Oh,
do what the
what?
Russians would have done, and drill it and pin it. Be done with it.
Shit. Now
Oh.
you with the glues you can get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was
Yeah, you
gonna
can
say. Why
use-
can't you just put some wood filler in there?
man.
I'm not sure I would use wood filler, but with modern epoxies and whatnot, I mean, the Russians back in '44 would have done a drill and pin. Just imagine with modern what we have today, how much better it'd
Yeah,
be.
man, get you some
Yeah.
Gorilla Glue or something. Stick
Yeah,
it
it'll work just fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing drill and pin jobs since the
I didn't see them where
1800s,
they- I
probably.
didn't see where they just take nails and drive nails in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll work. It's
Yeah.
just, I mean, it's not elegant, but it'll work.
Yeah.
By the way, Walter, your post from 2 days ago of the watch.
Oh man, you know what? We
Yeah.
after I
Did-
pulled that out and I wound it up and got it going, and so we looked to see what the 50th one was.
Yeah.
The 50th one's like $9,000.
Did you? You're talking about the new one they just announced? It's all black. That Omega just
Omega?
announced.
Apollo
talking about
11
that
commemorative.
Yeah,
50th
yeah.
anniversary.
Yeah, it's all blacked out.
Well, it's an Omega. I don't know how much black and
Yeah.
out you're gonna do, but yeah, I
Oh,
guess
okay.
it is. Yeah. I don't
Yeah, yeah. I think so. I was looking at an article.
Because
looking at an
that
article
one
about
I
that.
have there, I think when I bought that on the 40th, around the 40th, was like 5 and change.
Ooh. Oh, it is. Oh, Hank, this new one is sexy.
Mhm.
Woo.
Look at the box it comes in and all that stuff.
Oh, it's like a dark color, and then the dial is like a dark
Yeah,
gray or something.
Okay,
yeah.
so you're right.
I like those all triple blacked out watches. Babyface knows that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I typically am not a fan of blacked out watches, but the, what's the one that you have that I really like? The Hamilton that you have.
The Hamilton, yeah.
I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, I love that Hamilton.
check
It's
it out. I'll get a
I
picture.
think it's not easy to get anymore because it's in that TV show. What is that TV show where the guy's like some kind of spy something?
I don't know. He was wearing that black Hamilton.
Yeah.
I had no idea. That's cool. Oh man, the new one, the 50th anniversary, has a picture of the footprint engraved on the
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
God, this is cool. They want $9,000 for this.
yeah.
It's not
Oh,
bad.
because it comes with like a lunar lander box. Yeah.
And they're making 6,669 of them.
6,000.
Oh, 6,900.
Jack Reacher, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lola
So-
says that show is Jack Reacher. It's got the guy that was in I forgot the TV show he used to be in, and then he's doing movies now. So yeah, that thing does look cool. Can I finish the shout outs? Do you guys mind?
Yes, you can go forth. Go forth.
Let me do the shout outs here. Let's see. Rob Avis, We Run Guns. Shout out to him. We got to get We Run Guns to come on sometime. DC2 Mega Boost is out there. T Bundy, Bricks. Let's see. Richard Hughes says yo yo yo. CB is out there as well. Peter Hinkle. Shout out to Peter Hinkle. Rafael Morales. Steven Pro 2A. He says that tactical toolbox video is very well done. I listen.
He's a smart guy, from what I can tell.
Yeah, I like Tactical Toolbox. He's a cool dude. I think that was a well done video. I kind of like the direction he's going with his videos. He's kind of like flipping it and
I mean,
doing his own thing.
how many Nada Glocks can you build before you're just like, oh, I'm done with Power 80? It's like,
Yeah.
how many has he done?
Well, that's how you fight burnout, right? I always tell people, like, I
Yeah.
think I've been doing this 6 years. I'm in my 6th year of burnouts. You have to have something that you do that distracts you and helps recharge you from this. Like, as you know, I'm trying to do car stuff on the side.
Can I build
Things
some
like
cool
that.
mini bikes?
Oh, Walter, I'm down. We're supposed to build. Aren't we supposed to do something? Some kind of build?
No, I was over there, Patrick. I'm over there at his place, and he's got those three-wheel bikes, three-wheel
Oh.
bicycles sitting there.
My
I said, "Man,
reverse strikes.
we gotta throw a 10-horse Tecumseh on the back of that sucker
Jesus,
and get
he
it
would
going
love
about. It come apart in the centrifugal force
Yeah.
to make. Whap!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hank would love it though.
That's my reverse strikes. I have a couple of reverse strikes sitting over there. I think we should put that Subaru Boxer motor on it.
I think we should put like a rocket motor on the back and light the fuse
Okay.
and just.
Fine. I'm okay with that. Don't I'll do it. Gunpowder Beauty is out there. Says, hey y'all. I never heard of Gunpowder Beauty. Do you guys know who that is?
Nope.
Oh, okay. It could, I don't know if that's a girl or a dude, but
Must be a beaut.
yeah. It's a beautiful man.
Yes, that's
Or-
right.
Or a very beautiful woman out there. Shout out. Let's see. Speaking of, by the way, I forgot the name. Okay, forget it. No, maybe I shouldn't say this right now. I might get in trouble. I saw something on Instagram that I thought was really cool, but somebody in a yellow dress, Walter. Someone
Yellow
who was
dress?
in the IDF or one of those IDF
Girls, and you know
ladies.
you would do that to me right now because I don't know where my frickin' phone is. I think I left it at the shop because I was in.
That
when I
was
left,
over the
I was-
weekend. I couldn't find it. I was trying to find it this morning to share it with you, and I can't
I am
remember
a
the
fan.
name. I can't remember the name. So let's see who else. Steve Dave is out there. He says he wants a shout out. Shout out to him. I'm trying to go through and shout out everybody. Steve Dave, Randy Peacock is out there. Eric Hammond says looking for jobs. Boss Hog is out there as well. Says
Looking for a
hola.
job? I'll find you a job.
Eric Hammond, Kathleen Music Lover is out there. Weston
What are your
Probst.
skills, Eric Hammond? You let me know.
Yeah, tell Babyface he will help. Really? Is this a service you're going to be offering now, Babyface?
I'll look. I remember how shitty it was when I was unemployed. I'll fucking look for somebody.
Okay. All right. Nice. Applebite says worst weekend ever. Tell us why. Why was the weekend so bad?
I had a great weekend.
Big
I'm
Dick
just gonna-
Willie's in the house.
Uh-oh. Big Dick Willie gets a shout out from from Walt. Ronald Hot Boy says showing my boob for a shout out.
Okay. Yeah.
Fine. As long as I don't have to see it,
Yeah.
then it's all good. Ashley says I do need to get on the show. I apologize, I haven't been. It's been mass chaos. Okay, that's cool. Listen,
Yeah,
I know you guys. Are
As
doing
long
your
as, long as it's productive chaos, it's all right.
thing. Yeah, and
Just so you guys know, if anybody ever wants to watch my content not on YouTube, it is on Gunstreamer as well. They back all my stuff up for me.
yes, Walter too. Walter stuff.
Yeah,
is up
Walter's on there
too.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to put some more up, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
kinda
need
sad,
to.
I
I
don't-
need to upload some more stuff for you too, Walter. I've been slacking on that because I've just been like a little bit busy lately.
I never think about it when it's like, hey, where is your stuff? How can people find it? I never think to say them, but yeah, if anybody ever goes over, I'm on there.
Yep.
Yeah. Franklin Armory's out there. Shout out to them. Bruce Ludman is out there as well. Let's see.
Oh, there's that.
Speaking of Bruce Ludman, I got a package from him today. Unexpected.
Hold on. Let
Not
me
asked
put it
for.
on you. Okay. What is the package?
For,
What is the package?
These. I got 20 of these little white things.
Yeah.
I'll have to show you by peeling them apart.
Are these window stickers?
You might be right.
Oh.
Well, not necessarily window stickers, but kind of, I'd say.
Wait, hold on a
anything-
second. Is this a hole in the wall gang T-shirt?
Oh
What does
yeah,
this mean?
I'll explain that in a minute. But they are vinyl decals, reversible. You know. where you
okay, yeah.
Nice.
Bruce
You
is the
need-
guy that made my T-shirts for me. Made a couple of them.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
he sent me a handful of these, and they're really awesome. And I will have to end up giving them away. So we'll figure that out eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do with 20 of them. I cannot stick them. Marley would murder me if I put them all over the house like I want to.
Well, you need to put one in your window of your car.
Yes, I'll do some stuff like that. But then a whole bunch of these are going to be given away for sure.
Oh, cool.
So we'll figure that out.
Yeah, cool. I'll take a couple.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to convince Marley to. So Bruce, I talked to him a little bit. We were talking about back and forth about how he does vinyl stuff.
Never mind.
What?
Continue. I'm just looking at the chat.
Walter's amused by something.
People getting private in there. You know what I'm saying?
We talked a little bit about his vinyl stuff, and he was telling me he does most of it for just for fun. He doesn't actually have like a web store or anything. Mm-hmm. But I talked to him about getting Marley a what are they called?
Vinyl
crickets? Cutter. Yeah, like the cricket vinyl cutter. So I'm trying to convince her that we need to sell 100 of these. If we sold them for $3.50, we could sell 100 to pay for the vinyl cutter. So
I mean, that's easy to do. Yeah.
I'm wondering.
So has she made that decision? Do you have 100 of those to sell, or?
No. That's what I'm saying. Is can we sell 100 of them and pay for the vinyl cutter? I think it's possible, but
Yeah, we had a vinyl cutter, but it just decided to stop working. So.
Did you shoot it afterwards? That's how you get it working again.
Not. That's how you shoot it. Then it starts working again.
Maybe not. That's right.
Yeah.
So I need to get another one actually. Just cause,
Did you use it? Did you like having one?
My son had it.
Yeah.
He bought it back. Oh hell, he bought it back when he was in college, and we printed out Safety Harbor Firearms stickers and stuff like that. And,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like. These are super cool. I would like to do this, and I'm showing a white thing. This is stupid. I guys can't see it, but I'd like to make some, and maybe Hank, I'll make you some. Just play around with it. So
yeah. I think if you think it's going to be a good idea, definitely go for it.
She's looked at one for 2 years now, and just never had the. She's always been like, well, it's $300. I don't know if I really want that. And I'm just like, you should do it. We should make some stickers. We could probably sell some stickers.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can make stickers for people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, making some stickers like that.
Yeah, I think it's possible. Let's give an extra shout out to Bruce Ludman for doing those for you.
For sure.
I think I'm saying his name right. Bruce, we will send you some gift cards to come on the Hank Strange podcast at some point.
I just got some stickers in the mail. I'll send you one. You can stick it wherever you want.
Autograph it for him at least. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, because my little lowly signature means so much to people.
Okay. Yeah. So, if you guys don't mind, I will try to finish off the shout-outs right now. Yeah. So, Gunpowder Beauty says that her name is Ashley. I'm assuming this dude's name Ashley, so I don't know. Staying very. Yeah, so we'll know. If you're on Instagram or something, let us know, and Walter will search and look into that. Okay, then Babyface. Babyface.
I don't have it.
Yeah, Babyface.
There you go. You want to search something? Search it, bitch.
Here, how about I'll give 10 away? I'll give 10 of these away tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We still got stuff. Fire flamethrowers in stock too. Big bitches need a flamethrower.
I do.
How many flamethrowers do you have in stock? And is there a sale, Walter?
I think there's 6 of them in stock.
Can we call it?
Yeah. What is the sale on these things? Sorry, go ahead.
Can we call it a fire sale?
You're a funny guy. They're $380.
380. Okay.
Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. Back up. No, whoa.
No, they're more than that, aren't they?
Yeah, they're more than that. Sorry. Well, I'll have to check with the boss on the price.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. Yeah.
Are they on the website? Because I can just go
look.
Yes,
they are. They're on the website.
Let me just go look.
Walter, before you start trouble, you might want to.
They're in the gear section on the website. Gear.
Okay, let me go look.
Yeah. Walter inadvertently giving the deal.
I like how you have made a name for yourself with the ATF, it looks like, because the first Google autocorrect that comes up is Safety Harbor Firearms ATF. You must have something going on there. Ooh, I wonder what that could be.
I don't know. Well, speaking of that, I was welding upper receivers today, so mag-fed upper receivers. So
I like this. So
I'm gonna put these guys up in the top corner for you guys because there's no way they're gonna let me finish the shout outs. Go ahead.
go to the gear section of Safety Harbor Firearm, there's Flotus patch, Keg 12 patch, there's a little chicken patch. Oh, and then $475 flamethrower. At the bottom.
I know. I thought that was kind of a bizarre place for it too, but
So $475 is the price.
$475.
That seems like a pretty good deal for what it is.
Yeah, they're fun. I mean, they're great for starting like bonfires and stuff because it just works well, or clearing out brush, or entertaining your friends at a party, that kind of thing.
So 10. I'll give 10 of these away. How should I give 10 of these away? What should I do? What's the best way to do that? Find me on Instagram or Facebook. Well, we should push my Facebook. Go like my Babyface P Facebook, and send me a message on there, and I'll get 10 of these out to people. Does that sound good? Is that how we should do this? Somebody back me up.
That's
How
your
many?
deal.
Yeah, it's up to you. How many do you have?
10. I got 10.
Okay, you got 10 of them.
Yep.
Okay.
So catch me on the Babyface P Facebook, and send me a message on. Well, like it if you haven't already, and then send me a message on there with your address, and I'll first 10 people I'll send one out.
That's easy enough.
Yeah, I'll get them in the mail tomorrow. I got a whole bunch of stickers or stamps sitting around, so we might as well use them.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think we're doing the shout outs at this point. So listen, shout out to everyone who's out there. If you do specifically need one, let me know and I'll give it to you. Don't forget to smash the thumbs ups. We have like 160 something people hanging out with us right now, so I think we can probably get to 100 here. Pretty easy.
Richard Hughes was asking if AGC deliver them, the flamethrowers. You're gonna have to ask. You have to ask American Gun Chick if she wants to do that. That's not my job. But
yeah, I think if American Gun Chick does that, that's going to be extra money.
That's going to cost you double. Probably.
Yeah, that's going to be extra money. So don't even just forget about it. Just forget about it.
There are people who would pay though.
Yeah.
Damn it! Why can't I cash in on that?
Yeah.
Listen, I'll put on a banana hammock. I'll bring you a flamethrower. It'll be the most disgusting day of your life. We'll make it work.
Yeah. Someone says that they try to find your Facebook page and they couldn't find it.
Oh shit! How do we do this? Let me see how to figure this out. Let me figure this out. Okay, hold on. We're working on it.
Right. Okay.
Michael Bender got me. Michael Bender, he's getting one. He's getting one today.
I think. Okay. So I think if you're trying to find the Babyface Facebook page, you have to do at Babyface P1. I think.
It's Babyface P1. Yeah, do that. Look for Babyface P1. See if that comes up.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Babyface was already taken.
Yeah.
So we got three claimed already.
Yeah.
Is this some rapper dude or something like that?
Yeah. No, Babyface. Well, there's Babyface the singer, so that's why. Des 7th Ave says someone should make T-shirt that says "I get paid in gift cards."
I actually really like that.
Yeah, someone should.
That'll work for gift cards.
Yeah,
will work for gift cards. Yeah.
All right, we got another.
Let's see.
All right, we got four. We got four gone, guys.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right. Cool.
6 left.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, the chat is just going like crazy. So, it's gonna be difficult to keep up with the chat right here. Let's see what we want to get into. Let me first see what was up with you guys. Babyface P, I saw you this weekend. You had kind of like your bachelor party.
Yeah, we had a great time. Such a great time. So we didn't do a traditional bachelor party. I didn't want a traditional bachelor party. So what we ended up doing was, if you guys don't know, I'm a huge video game nerd. That's been my hobby for I'm 30 now, for at least probably a third of my life. I've been a video game nerd. So what we ended up doing back in middle school, we used to do LAN parties at a friend's house where, for anybody that's not a video game person, LAN party, you bring all of your desktop computers, and yes, like everybody lugged their desktops from all over the state. And we set up a bunch of tables, you hook your desktops all up and plug in and play video games all night long. And we did Friday night, Saturday night, and had a ton of fun, stayed up to like 4 or 5 a.m., which again, I don't ever do. Drank a bunch of energy drinks if you guys want to talk about that.
No, you have to talk about
You have to talk about it. You. SoCal Gunner. By the way, SoCal Gunner says Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I'm not sure that, what.
What the fuck?
What? Yeah, W2F. I don't know what that's for, but go ahead. Yeah, tell us about this thing you put up on. Wait, hold on. Should I find it?
We're done. Let me say real quick. We're done.
What?
I just got 11, so I'll send the 11th out. But Sam, you are the last on the list. Congratulations. We are sending out stickers. I'll get them out tonight. I'll write up all the envelopes and get them sent out tonight.
Okay,
all
let
right.
me go ahead. Keep talking here. I'm trying to find. Let me see, baby.
So there's a particular energy drink out there called Pussy, and
Called what?
yeah,
It's a
called
can.
Pussy.
It's a can. We are not talking about little baby kittens or anatomical parts. It's a can, some kind of energy drink, which I'm throwing. I'm throwing it up on the screen right now, Patrick.
My Instagram page or my Instagram photo.
Yeah.
So we go to Hank's on Saturday to do some shooting with friends, all the friends that came down. We get back to the house and there's an Amazon package waiting for me that my friends told me to expect. So we bring it inside and open it up, and we were funny enough when we were in middle school. The energy drink at the time, before the whole energy drink craze, was called Balls, BAWLS. And I was like, man, we should have gotten some balls, because that was like the thing back then, to drink balls and play video games. And I opened the package and my friend Mike was like, well, funny you mentioned that, because we got you a 24 case of Pussy. So within 12 hours, we polished off, between 8 of us, we polished off a whole 24 case of Pussy. And I didn't hardly sleep a wink on Saturday night, because my body is not used to that much caffeine. I'm used to like 1 cup of coffee in the morning and then water the rest of the day.
See,
I had like
this is how I know you guys are young. Don't you know you're supposed to take it slowly with the pussy?
God, Jesus, yeah. So the amazing thing is there are just tons and tons of jokes. So, anyways, but it was, funny enough, another friend brought some like the full sugar monsters, and holy shit, those things are disgusting. Just sweet, disgusting syrup. These Pussy energy drinks were actually, I hate to say it, but they actually tasted pretty good. It was some pretty good pussy juice.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's what happened.
Yeah. Des 7th Avenue says bachelor parties are not what they used to be. No.
Yeah.
These guys. These
I didn't
guys
wanna
are a
do,
little
like-
bit nerdy. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I didn't want to do strippers and get so slosh. I'm 30. I was like, man, if I have a hangover, it's gonna take me till Wednesday to start feeling better. I didn't want to feel like shit. So, anyways, that was my weekend. It was really fun. We had a good time.
Yeah. Michael Bender says, "What kind of no strippers? What kind of bachelor party is that?"
I know. The biggest thing is we got I had friends from. The nicest thing is I had friends from all over the state that my friend group I've known since like 6th grade. Same group of guys I've known since forever. One guy lives in Virginia now. He flew down for this event, so it was awesome. Just having everybody there makes such a difference. It was really cool.
Yeah. Okay, I carry my revolver in single action says energy drinks and video games nerd alert. And Boss Hog says, wow, babyface P.
Oh, totally.
And
totally.
BWE Firearms says, no shooting fun, ? Which is not true. You guys were...
We haven't gotten to that yet. We, on Saturday, went to Hank's, and BWE was invited. So was another gun manufacturer that I'm not going to talk about. They skipped town. I don't know who they are. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But BWE showed up and brought a couple of things. We're gonna touch. I'll wait last until we touch on the final. But the most fun, I'll give the most fun was a short-barreled M16 in 22 LR. Oh my God! I could have sat there and fired that thing, mag after mag after mag, all day long, no problem, with a suppressor on the front. It was amazing. Just 20 rounds of 22 in full auto. Just, oh my God, most fun you could have. So Richard brought that one. He also brought his typical stuff, Uzi, a Smith 76, which are both pretty awesome. And then the creme de la creme of Bachelor shooting. He brought his original World War II Sturmgewehr, STG-44, real deal STG-44. It's a post sample that he did from a parts kit that he was given. And it was all it was cracked up to be. It was blissful machine gun shooting. I got 20 rounds of STG 44 full auto, and let me tell you, it was awesome. So if you ever get the chance, if anybody's ever out there gets the chance to shoot a full auto STG, it is. Seriously,
did you put up video of that already or no?
I haven't done it yet. I was busy today. I need to sit down and edit the video, and once it gets edited, I'll get it up. So maybe tonight or tomorrow. I have a lot of envelopes I'm going to need to address and send out tomorrow. But it's a very slow rate of fire.
It goes
Yeah, it's very much like an Uzi. So it has a very slow cadence to it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still shooting a intermediate rifle cartridge, very similar to like a 7.62 just a little shorter. Super controllable, stays right on target. Everything about it is just like the Germans totally knew what they were doing with that gun.
It's super heavy for the
that's the other thing. It's all
for what it's
steel.
shooting.
Yeah, compared to like an M16, which is lightweight. It's a fairly heavy gun, but man, it's cool. Yeah, Richard, if you guys want to go see any of the videos that we took of him, he has some videos on the BW Firearms Facebook page of his guns that he brought shooting. Otherwise, hopefully tonight, if I can get that video edited, it's pretty straightforward. I don't need to do much editing. I'll get it to the YouTube page.
Okay, let me see here. I'm trying to see. There's a bunch of comments going through here. Someone said that now the women do all the parties. Who was that? Scamp 900 says now the women are the party animals. They hire strippers.
Seriously.
So, what's Marley doing for the?
You know what's funny is she has no idea.
Oh, okay.
Because she's not a party animal at all. Really, neither of us are. We're old people in young people's clothes.
Yeah,
both of us. But I don't know. I'm gonna let her plan out her bachelorette party, whatever she wants to do.
Right. Keith Gregory, shout out to Tyven Show. Keith Gregory says, anybody ever shoot a Glock 18 full auto? Yes, I have.
I've done one of those too. Where did you shoot yours, Hank?
A couple of places. I mean, I've done the one that has the kit on the back of the end of like a 17, and then I've shot an actual 18C or whatever. So a couple different places. Yeah,
so I did a 17C with the little thing on the back, and I thought it would be a wild experience, but with the comp built into the barrel, it's not horrible. It actually, to keep it from foot to head on a person at like 20 yards, it's pretty much doable. That's without a stock. I didn't even use a stock when I shot mine. So it's a neat thing.
Yeah, it will actually. What's surprising is that it will rock you back a little bit if you're not ready for it. But if you got the right weight behind it, you're good to go. What's that, Walter? Oh, let's see what Walter has here. Okay, yeah, the stock. There you go. Walter's got a stock already. Christopher Boyne says, "What's up, guys? Good to see you, Hank. Yes, I'm still here. Still here, kicking butt. Let's see what else.
Got it.
What else? Okay, you were talking. Go ahead. Well,
just not to get everybody riled up again about that, but a video has been taken off the internet. So
wait,
last time somebody I know tried to access it, it wasn't there anymore. So
oh yeah, that one's gone.
That might not be. Yeah, but I think what happened there is that they had to take down that video and then edit it and blur it out and stuff like that.
Who would have known? Putting up personal data for everybody else out there is not a smart thing to do.
Right. Also incriminating yourself, but I think they put it back up with blurring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's still some stuff that's left in there. Whatever. For me, as far as I'm concerned, I think I've pretty much made my point.
Yeah. If anybody wants, I know somebody that has it too. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's still out there.
Yeah, I heard it's up on Pornhub.
I will tell you, I did not do it this time. Armin Axis is asking about the Hole in the Wall gang shirt. My dad's a firefighter. He was given these by maybe New York. I don't know, one of the local groups. If you guys don't know, firefighters love making T-shirts, just crazy shit. He moved up to an XL and is no longer a large, so he gave me the large, so I've been wearing it. But it's a fairly old one. It's really neat design.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Oh yeah, I forgot you love skulls, don't you?
Yeah. So you were also, I think you were talking. You guys were also shooting a 22, which I think you mentioned. I see some people talking about that. The 22 is badass.
The full auto 22 was really cool, and then the other one that Richard brought out was a break action 22 SBR. It was I forgot. Richard can tell you guys how long it was. It was like an 8-inch with a can on the front. Oh my god! Again, that's one of those things I could just sit there and fill that thing all day, every day, and just clink, clink, clink. Super cool. Hank is trying to read comments or something right now.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
He's not listening.
No. I did hear that. Let me just let me see what this is. Okay, Mark R gave us a super chat here. He says NEA and FFF did a chat yesterday which showed some evidence against your arguments and accusations of fake IG followers. Did you see it? I don't know what the IG thing has to do with anything else, but I mean, this guy did a video pretty much showing that he was lying. He had like 3 different spreadsheets in there, so. I think at this point they're just basically going to, they're in attack mode, so they figure that the way they make themselves innocent is by attacking me. So, and then the fake IG followers, I saw a thread where he was saying, like, I have these certain people who are following me on IG, and he was talking about it to someone, and then that person showed him that he has those people or whatever. So
Dun, dun, dun.
that's like
stupid.
Yeah, that's like a stupid thing. I know that the only thing that we do with IG, there's like which I've told you about before, Walter.
Yes.
Which I think you use. There's a thing where the people can sign into your IG and then they talk to people to say, hey, are you into guns? Check out, this IG page or that IG page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think that that's any kind of big deal. So, I mean, if you have time, you can do that yourself. If you don't have time, you can get people to do it and say, go check out this ID page or whatever. I mean, that's the only. It's a waste of time, I think. There are people. There was a lot of that going on where people bought IG followers, but that's a waste of time if they're not actually going to interact with anything.
Mm-hmm.
The best way to do the IG thing is to go talk to people in the gun audience. Let's say it's us. We talk to people in the gun audience, and you're like, hey, if you're into gun stuff, check this out. If they go over there and they like it, they're like, oh, cool, this is cool stuff. I'll follow this person, right? Maybe you follow them. Maybe you comment on their stuff. If you don't have time for that, there's ways that you could do that. There's companies that do that. I don't think there's any big deal behind that. I think the reason why Forge from Freedom had the same followers is because I probably told him about that and he did it. Then he thinks that's like, oh my God, look at this thing. It's bullshit. That doesn't mean anything. So. Let's see. What else here?
91% of Democrats see political violence coming.
Yeah.
I'm just reading through
Oh, okay.
Truth About Guns and Firearms Walk. There was something newsworthy that I thought I sent you, and I don't remember if I did, and my phone is not sitting in front of me. Oh, well.
Okay. Something that you sent me about what?
I thought there was some news thing that I texted you, but I don't
Okay.
remember what it was, and it's probably not even relevant any longer.
What was that on Friday? Probably you did send me some stuff on Friday.
I thought I had some stuff for today, but who knows?
Yeah.
I'll find it again if it's newsworthy.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can find it. Rick and Morty's coming. Hank's excited for the new Rick and Morty season.
Yeah. Clover Tax says, go ahead.
Rick and Morty. I don't get it.
Walter doesn't know what that is.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I've watched it. Peggy likes to watch
man.
that stuff. I just don't get it. I don't know.
I like the humor in Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I like it.
The Simpsons never did it for me. Their style of humor was never my thing. And like, what are the other popular cartoons? Archer does it for me. South Park's, I'd say 70% of the time is on, and I like it. 30%, it's kind of like, it's all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, adult cartoons are awesome.
Yeah, I think I like those kind of, I like those kind of things just because they're fun. Some of them, like, I would say that Rick and Morty is actually very intelligent, but you could be mindless. You know, it's the kind of thing you don't have to pay super attention to, and it's still funny. So there you go. What are you making that face for?
Somebody just sent me some news article about a transgendered person.
Okay.
From bake my cake to wax my testicles. Then it's not a person, so that's where my face was coming from.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why you're looking at that.
They sent it to me on the chat.
So Clover Tax says IG is a slow grow unless you're a female. Cough, cough. But it's a very fun platform. Yeah, I think all of these things are different, and
IG,
it just really depends on what you want to do with it, what it means to you. So
to me, Instagram is good for like toilet time, where you just want to check some content, look at some gun porn for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever. Where YouTube is more for like actually watching content, watching some serious content. Oh, did you guys talk about Top Gun on Friday?
A little bit.
A little bit, okay. So that's already been covered. Man, I missed out on
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you'll get plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep up with what's going on.
That was the thing. The Bernie Sanders. Did you see the Bernie Sanders news from
Oh,
today?
yeah.
In regards to the $15 an hour
wage, I think it's hilarious that they
typical
that.
But that's look at in order to pay that, he's got to cut their hours. So what happens?
Cut hours.
What happens in reality?
It's amazing how that works. Like we've been saying.
And it's funny that the socialist wasn't paying what he was complaining about.
Yeah, those guys should be making, according to him, they should be making whatever he's making. But I don't know about it.
I thought it was really funny.
Yeah. Brick says, have you guys ever watched Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell? It's hilarious. Had a whole episode on gun control. I don't have regular TV, but I've seen that.
You can catch it on Adult Swim. If you go to adultswim.com, you can catch it there. They post up the episodes there, and it's actually pretty funny. The gun control one was hilarious because the devil was giving guns to everybody to protect themselves, and then they had like a big shootout. It was actually funny. It was pretty good.
Let's see here.
And wax is disfigured.
Right. Okay. Huh? So listen, do you guys want? Walter, do you want to tell us about your weekend?
Wasn't too exciting, really.
No.
Just worked on a trailer, fixing up a trailer that I had, that my son wants to use, and then I went to a party a Saturday night, a birthday party for some friends. That was all right. There was a lot of people. Everybody was having a good time. But I just kind of played it cool, And then Sunday worked on the trailer again. So, just hanging out, taking it easy, Didn't get hit by lightning or anything like that dude in Clearwater did, but yeah.
Wait, there's a dude in Clearwater that got hit by lightning?
Clearwater Beach.
What?
A group of 5 or 6 of them got
There's
hit.
There's always some dude in Clearwater getting hit by lightning.
He's the guy that got the main hits in critical condition, and the other people are not so much. But yeah.
Somebody needs to go digging around there and find that glass that was made. Find the sand glass.
We were. That was on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. We were working on the trailer, and you could hear it rumbling, and you could see it was dark over toward the coast. But it never got to us where we had to get come inside. Because that happened around 12:30, so during the day. So
yeah, I was gonna say maybe tourists don't know, but if you're not from Florida and you come down for the beach and it looks like it might storm, just realize lightning can hit like 10 miles out from the storm front. It can go way out.
When the clouds are like hanging over, the lightning
can get you.
Yeah, still pop you. So get the fuck inside. Come on.
Yeah, get off the beach.
Yeah, I've seen at an air show at MacDill back in the 70s. I saw some people get hit by lightning.
Oh
yeah. At MacDill Air Force Base, everybody's standing around. Here comes a typical summer thunderstorm, and everybody get underneath the wings of the airplanes, which is just like being in a spark plug, by the way.
Oh my God.
But these people were standing in a group.
Get in your car. It's grounded.
50 feet away from us, and boom, 3 of them went down. Pilots we were talking to took off over there, started doing CPR and all this stuff. One of them died from that.
Wow.
Oh God.
Yeah, but then we hauled ass back to the car, running from plane to plane underneath the wings. Because I remember running underneath the wing of a B-52, heading back toward the thing. So
Yeah.
At least you're in a giant Faraday cage at that point. Hopefully the lightning goes around you instead of through you.
I just remember I've been sitting in the house before, and there's been where we lived in Tampa, some really close strikes of some trees around the house, and it's nothing to play with. Don't play with lightning.
When I was a kid, we had a wire strung from the one giant branch of an oak tree down to the end of the yard as like a pulley, so you could like climb the tree and then use the pulley down. There was one day where we were out there, we were inside, and a bolt of lightning hit the tree where that wire was connected, and nobody realized it until like a week later when somebody went to jump on it, and the wire just snapped. Yeah, just flat snapped off the branch, and then there was a black mark around the branch where it had like sheared. But
why didn't you guys just use rope?
Rope and a pulley? Rope pulls. Rope stretches. Steel cable doesn't stretch or shouldn't stretch.
Okay, all right. So Dill Spec 816 wants to know if there are any strippers in his weekend. Only stripper clips. I did see some stripper clips.
Yeah, there you go.
That would be Richard Hughes wants to know if the party was at Hooters. I don't know if is that for you or Walter? Yeah,
that's for Walter.
I didn't make it. I was working on a trailer on Saturday. My wife went to Hooters with my other son, but we were busy on Saturday working. That was about the time that the guy got hit by lightning, like at 12:30.
Yeah. Let's see. Carry My Revolver in single action says, Hank, did you hear about Erica Thomas's lying ass? Is that one of the people that was trying to get down with the squad or something like that?
God, the squad.
And said that someone told her to like go back to wherever she came from. That thing? I don't know.
In the squad, who's the black chick? Is she a new member of the squad? What I mean,
because it's not Kamala Harris, is it?
No. It's some other new somebody who was recently voted in, but I don't. She's not been one of the ones I know who. I don't know who she is. So.
I think there was someone who said that someone told them to go back where they came from,
Trump
and
did.
then it came out. No. There was someone else that said that, and the media was trying to put her in the squad, and then it came out no one ever said that to her.
Oh, whatever. I think this is some woman in Atlanta or something like that.
Yeah.
Politicians lie. Who would have guessed? I would have never thought that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Simon Show says New York people lost power 100%.
Recently?
Yeah. I don't know if they lost it 100%, but listen, New York can't actually handle any kind of things. I saw there was crazy flooding over there. Let's go through. Uncle Mike says, hey, advice time. Babyface P and Lifestyles are locked and loaded. I bought a shotgun online and it arrived unable to work. They want me to ship it back at my expense. How would you respond? Okay.
Oh.
No.
Ship it back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
Back to the manufacturer.
Yeah. Okay. So you bought it online. It got there. Who was the manufacturer? And that not.
Yeah,
that
I'm curious to say who would send you a broken gun and then ask you to pay for shipping
to ship
back.
it back. Yeah, they should send you. They should send you.
Like a label, a shipping label.
A return
some
label.
Some do, some don't.
Yeah.
Either way, you're gonna have to ship it back unless you're qualified to fix it yourself, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
If you ordered it online, I guess you could call the place you ordered it from and say, "Hey, this shit doesn't work. Send me another, and I want to send this one back." It depends. It depends if the online store wants you to pay for shipping it back, or if the manufacturer. We need more info. Give us more info.
Yeah.
Erica Thomas is a Georgia Gongers woman. That's what it says.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what.
But yeah.
Adam Jimenez says, "Did they say squad like squad or just like regular squad?" Either way, they sound like a bunch of catty high schoolers. It's
ridiculous. Yeah, I don't pay a lot of attention to the squad people or whatever.
Oh, I can't believe they gave them that name instead of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
There's so many more beautiful women in the world to pay attention to. Who the hell has time for some biatches on the squad?
One that's married to her brother.
Yes. Oh my God. The whole. Well, she came to this country legally. Well, the rumor is she was married to her brother to come here legally, illegally.
If I hate to say it, but if that's true, they know that's true.
Oh yeah.
It's not a,
a guess. No. They know.
Yeah.
You know, once again,
and the other one, the Palestinian chick or whatever she is, you know, there's a video going around where she was having a fit at a Trump gathering, where she's like screaming at the top of her lungs like a nut job. I mean, it's typical. You know, it's just, I don't know how to say it. You know, what do you expect? You know?
And it's funny, the experienced left, the like Nancy Pelosi, which she's nuts as well, but even she's like, I don't want any part of this. Shut up. Please sit down. Please stop talking.
Because they're going to be so disordered and they're going to be so crazy that they're going to basically give the election once again to Trump.
Oh yeah, definitely, without a doubt. But they've let these people, like that old Armory, whatever the hell her name is. She's on some, what committee she's on? How do you have a security clearance when you're a fucking nut job and say the stuff they do? If you do that as a white guy,
does Nancy Pelosi have security clearance? She crazy?
You have to have a security clearance to do that stuff.
Yeah, there's lots of crazy people in Congress.
If this white guy ran around saying the shit that they say, you would never be able to get a security clearance.
Congress had listen, let me say something to you. Congress
have one.
Congress had. I remember the guy was a Democrat. Can't remember his name right now. Dude was in the freaking Ku Klux Klan. He had security clearance.
What's his name from West Virginia?
Yeah. So they let anybody in that place.
The Klan typically doesn't attach bomb belts to themselves and set themselves off. And I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
You know where I'm coming from now, right? You know, a Baptist Klan member doesn't kill himself in a fit of rage.
Yeah.
And kill 20 people with him. So, and there are certain groups of people in this country. I
think the Ku Klux Klan did some terrorism, though.
Oh yeah, well it's different. That's different. That's different kind of terrorism. But they typically don't fly airplanes into buildings. Right.
It's kind of hard to do that with those crazy white dresses.
You can't see
and
shit out of
them.
You get on the plane and everybody's looking at you already like, don't talk to that guy. Don't associate with that dude.
I'm not standing up for the Klan.
No, I know you're not.
The Klan is like rats on a gnat on a dog's ass as far as numbers, versus the other people, which are all over the fucking world. So, just remember that.
Some of them are in Congress. I get it. Yeah,
let's be all inclusive, folks. Let's be all inclusive.
Yeah. Listen, Uncle Mike says that this was a Black Aces tactical new side-by-side. Doesn't fit together to lock up.
They need to be sending you a packing slip on that. They got the bill money for that.
Yeah.
I
don't know if you called up customer service and they told you that. I would call again.
Pissed.
Yeah, call again and see if you can speak to someone else or speak to a manager there or something like that. Or actually just go on their social media and say, what the hell, I got this thing. Make a video, put it up on social media and tag them. Yep. And tag me and tag Babyface and tag Walter. And we'll see what we can do.
Well, I take that back. Side-by-sides they look simple on the outside, but they're actually pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So they could have all sorts of mechanical problems.
Yeah. I've got a double barrel side-by-side here that it goes click, but it doesn't go boom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a big
and it's
deal.
Like, okay, if I take that thing apart and I don't know what you're doing, you're gonna end up with a pile of parts and
it's like a clock inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Let's see. SoCal Gunner gave us $5 here. He says Caltech KS7 has been having issues lately.
And about the Caltech,
lots of videos out there about it. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't gotten. I
don't want to hear that.
Yeah. Those kinds of things. Yeah. I mean, we've got to buy one. Walter. What's up? Can we get a
Are you KS7? Telling me I gotta buy a KS7?
And while you're at it, can you get the 22? What's that called? Someone let us know.
I'm having a brain fart. I don't know any of that stuff.
I can't remember what the 22 is called. Yeah, Walter, come on, man.
Come on, what's up with it, man? Get up on it.
Come on, baby.
Get it.
Can we get to KS? If I could put all my gift cards together, I might be able to. I gotta check.
Hey, that's why you don't go buy a brand new Corvette because it's brand new. Let some other people beta test it for a while. and work all the bugs out. Same with remember the first version of the KSG and the problems they had with those?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I didn't have any problems with mine. Really.
Mine runs great.
Yeah,
runs
I know
fine,
Mac had to go through like 3 of them.
So that's why sometimes it's better just let the folks run through them first, and then you wait a little bit. Yeah. And typically the price will come down a little bit too. Boom.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I think CloverTac is out of here, so shout out to him. Armament and Axis says, on a lighter note, how's that smoothie? It's not bad. But then again, I'm starving. So the thing that happened is Lola usually brings me something to eat when she comes in, but she got stuck in the pharmacy trying to get stuff. I don't think the door would lock up over there or something like that, she said. And if that door doesn't close, she can't leave.
Oh, God, no. Yep.
Yeah. So. Pharmacy. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just leave all the drugs. Nobody will take them.
No worries. Yeah.
Nobody will take that.
Next thing you got alligators on Viagra running around.
That's whatever it was.
That's the one person. If the pharmacist, if there's not a pharmacist there, then someone,
I think alligators on Viagra is way worse than meth gators. That is way more scary.
Do alligators have big schlongs or something?
I don't know, but
why we gotta be worried? Why do we have to be worried?
Find out about that.
I don't understand this. What are we talking about here?
I don't know. It gets kind of the whole alligators on crack thing just kind of.
Oh, okay. We haven't even gotten into. Listen, let's talk about this video that Jonathan did here for a second. Let's get into it.
I haven't seen it. What is his concern?
I'm gonna throw up a. Hold on a second. Here we go.
You're gonna throw up? All right, go ahead.
Here we go. So it's called Secret Gun Confiscation You Didn't See Coming. ... And it's from Tactical Toolbox. You guys should look it up. I'm not gonna play it here. You can find it easily. Go to Tactical Toolbox on YouTube, and you will see it. It's one of his latest videos. Once again, it's Secret Gun Confiscation You Didn't See Coming. I'm just gonna paraphrase what it's about because I know you guys. I think there's some people in the audience who did see it, so you guys could tell us right now what you think about it. And I'll read some of those off here. But basically, he's talking about, a lot of times we talk about gun confiscation, right? We talk about it here. But he said that there's a way that he's discovered that no one's really getting into, and he put kind of like a little investigation thing together. And he's talking about it. Basically, it's working something like Minority Report. And he's talking about Google. Google has this memo about, I think we talk about this sometimes, genetic memory and how organisms pass down genetic memories and how Google wants to affect how we think about things, And because of these genetic memories being passed down, it affects how people think about things, and they want to get involved in that. And they have like a system they've been setting up where they could basically push you into thinking a certain way. So let's say you start using the Google apps, and they start suggesting things to you. They can slowly, by controlling what you see, start pushing you in a certain direction. And then he's talking about things like Alexa, which I don't have any of those.
No.
We all have devices like that, I think, though.
No, throw that shit away.
Yeah.
Don't use that.
I mean, your phone is like that, right? Siri's like that on your phone.
I turned it off.
Yeah. Let me see. Hey, Siri, are you listening to me?
Siri, you bitch, you're in the house. I can't see you. I can't find my phone.
See, she just activated.
Yep.
Yeah. So
because it is listening.
Yeah. So we all have things that are listening to us, and he was saying like if you put that together with the red flag laws, and then he was talking about there's another law I think it's PAPS or TAPS or something like that, which is basically a system. He said since they tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan, the Secret Service has been using this system to identify people who may be a threat to any presidents, right, in the future. Go ahead.
I feel like there's some points that need to be shown here, like some data points. Like, where is he getting this from?
He's doing all of that. I'm paraphrasing it. This is why you gotta look at the video.
That's why I want to watch the video, because I don't understand. One, genetic memory, I thought, is still sort of a taboo topic. It's not really. Yeah.
Well,
hard science yet.
He says that, but he's showing how there's this thing from Google kind of like a memo that got released from Google where they were looking at that and they were figuring out how can they push people into thinking a certain way. That's me paraphrasing it. You have to look at it. I think Jonathan lays all this stuff really out, really well. I mean, I'm trying to give it to you guys here in the, in the quick condensed version.
And then what was the other point that you were saying about the president stuff?
Right. So then, so since the president thing happened, the Secret Service has this program to identify people before they become threats. Right? Okay. Towards the president. And that there's congressmen, Republicans, he was even talking about Dan Crenshaw, I believe, is pushing for that, for the entire country to adopt a system like that. Not for the president, but for everybody. Right? So kind of like a Minority Report thing. So one, they're trying to push you to think a certain way or push you away from things that maybe you're thinking about. Then they're thinking, how can they do this Minority Report type of thing to you? Plus they have red flag laws, plus your devices are listening to you. And he was showing all the different things that the devices are doing, sending information. We've talked about them sometimes, like, they call the police, they do this thing, they do that thing. So in the future, you put all these things together, they could use that as kind of like a Minority Report type of situation to predetermine that you're a threat and disarm you. So I think he lays it out pretty well. I never thought about it. I haven't seen anyone else putting all those things together. I think he did a good job of it, and he did it within like 31, 32 minutes. So
I'll give it a watch tonight when we get it done here.
Yeah, if anyone out there has watched it, you can, maybe you see it a little differently.
Look who's in the chat, by the way, Tactical Toolbox. Just an FYI, there's a mistake in the video regarding the number of gun owners in the U.S. In the video, I accidentally said 3% instead of 42%. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
citation
that's
needed.
True.
That's the phrase I was trying to get. Citation needed.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I want to go see some of the background material on this because that's interesting and scary, but
yeah. Look, in Florida alone, we're approaching. I was reading an article today. We're like 2 million CCWs just in Florida.
Yeah, for sure. And
I think the largest in the nation.
I'm happy to be proliferating that as much as possible.
And isn't it the Wild Wild West, right?
Right? How scary it is.
No, it's not.
Don't you hear all the gunfire?
Yeah, right outside the door.
I don't live in the projects or nothing, but do you hear all the gunfire?
No, I think that makes... Look, we have problems in Florida, right? Without a doubt, there's some crazy people here. Things go wrong.
It's sometimes warm here. That's why it's crazy.
But I think mostly... Look, people think that with 2 million people with CCWs, this will be a crazy place. Mostly
you don't see Antifa rallies here, do you?
That's right.
They're not going to be randomly going after people, I'll tell you that.
Just here you are. You're walking down the street and an Antifa guy attacks you. What are you going to do? You're going to cap his ass. You're not even going to think twice about it. You're going to pull your gun out and you're going to shoot him.
As long as my skull's not broken open and I'm in a coma or something.
If he comes at you with a weapon, you can shoot his ass. There's no...
Yeah, Eli80 said it's called the TAPS Act. Babyface, if you can look up the TAPS Act. And there's actually Republicans that we like and we talk about that are pushing that on us.
TAPS Act.
TAPS Act, yeah.
The Threat Assessment Prevention and Safety Act.
Yeah.
And this is what, getting pushed now or something?
Yeah, I think I believe it's been pushed recently. I think that he said Cottaboy had spoken about this. Which I did miss that. So I heard about it here from Jonathan, but I think Cottaboy has also spoken about it. But not a lot of us gun guys are talking about it, which is why I'm trying to have this conversation now. Generally, what we try to do is get into a lot of these different things when they come across our radar. So I think you guys really have to go watch the video. Have some freaking patience. If you're one of those people that you got to watch a 3-minute video, then,
After this, I'm going to go watch it. You said it's 30 minutes. I can watch a 30-minute video.
Yeah, let me see. I'll take a look at it again.
I'm curious. I'm curious to see how...
31 minutes, 43 seconds.
I'm interested. I'm
and thumbs up it when you go over there. And, you can say, I'll make a comment on it.
That dude don't need no thumbs ups. Have you seen how many thumbs up? He's got so many viewers.
Still give him a thumbs up. Come on now. Don't be stingy.
I'm going to. I'm just saying, Tactical Toolbox is freaking killing it on YouTube right now.
Yeah. He's a good guy, too.
Yeah. I think I've dealt with him business-wise without him realizing at one point. But, yeah, he was a good guy.
Yeah. Let's see. SoCal Gunner says Alex Jones said it first.
So I have two things about Alex Jones. The first one is a broken clock is correct twice a day, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing is there's some shit that guy has said that I definitely believe. Like, I totally believe that some of the crazy stuff that he has talked about is true.
Yeah. Listen, I always say, I don't know where Walter is at with Alex Jones, but I always say everything he's saying is either true right now or will be true.
I'm not sure about everything, but
Okay,
I think
whatevs.
there's a
Was he talking about the pedophiles in the government and in Hollywood?
Well, I think that's well established. Like, that's been known for a while, hasn't it?
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
what's his name came out against it? Oh, Jesus. Two actors, and I can't think of their names. The guy that played Frodo talked about it a little bit, and I'm sorry I can't remember his name. And the other guy was Corey
Feldman?
Shit. Corey Feldman, when he came
With
out
Michael
about it, talking
Jackson?
about pedophiles. Yeah. And when... God, I can't believe I'm sorry. I can't remember his name. Frodo. When Frodo came out and talked about it, basically he was like, well, I'm really glad that my mom didn't let me go to any of these Hollywood parties when I was a kid, because who knows what would have happened. Like, who knows what would have happened. It was common. Everybody knew what was going on. And I was lucky that I had a parent that took care of me. And that's why he turned out somewhat normal, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, it's well known, especially in Hollywood.
Babyface, can you pull up that tax bill if possible? Walter,
Yeah, I got it.
Scorched Earth Firearms says, I am Walter's love child.
I had to laugh.
Yeah. Is he your love child?
Elijah Woods, thank you.
Okay.
No
Wow.
comment.
Walter with the no comment. Uh-oh. Rod Mills. Rod Mills might be related. I don't care, Walter. I have dibs on certain guys.
Aren't we all related? Isn't this just one big happy family?
Fine. But I have dibs on certain guns. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Nothing like the day they die, they come in and swoop in and steal all your shit.
That's right.
All they leave is they just leave the empty cases. They don't even want the cases. They just leave.
Yeah.
Empty cases.
Everybody's saying Elijah Wood. I guess I didn't realize
Yeah, it's
Elijah
Elijah
Wood
Wood.
came out with something. I see Tactical
He didn't
Toolbox.
necessarily talk about like pedophilia specifically. He didn't go hardcore into I know these people are pedophiles. It was just more of a I'm really glad my mom took care of me when I was a child actor, because he got his start in. Why can't I not come up with anything tonight?
In
in
the
old book.
Hobbit, The Hobbit.
No, you got to start well before
Lord of the
that.
Rings.
No.
Stand By Me.
What?
I don't know. I'm just calling out names right now.
Tactical
Now he meant
Toolbox
Harry.
got kids to watch.
I looked Tactical
Toolbox is
Toolbox.
out.
Yeah, before Tactical Toolbox goes, if he didn't go already, what is the big thing? What's the one big takeaway you want us to get from the video before you go? If you haven't already left. Let's see. We can go on here.
Adventure of Huckleberry Finn. Is that the name of it? That's the one that he was in.
He was in Huckleberry Finn. Okay.
I think so. I think
All
that's the one he was in. That's where he got his like big start. But anyways, he was a child actor. And
I thought he was in Back to the Future or something.
no, he wasn't
Like
back
playing
to
Goonies.
Oh.
Come
The
on, get out of
Goonies?
here.
That was the other guy in the Lord of the Rings that was in the Goonies. Sean Astin.
Yeah, he was in the Goonies.
Yeah.
Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. He was Huck Finn in the movie, and that was like his big break as a child actor. But he had come out saying like, "Thank God my mom took care of me and didn't let me, get diddled by the elites of Hollywood, because that's what happens." So, was he really a never-ending story? I didn't know that.
I know that that one of I don't know if there's multiple cases against what's the name of this guy that plays the guy from House of Cards? One of
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, one of those
They
cases.
dropped the charges against
got
him.
dropped. Yeah.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wonder who got paid what?
Somebody must know somebody.
Okay.
On somebody.
Okay. By the way, Babyface P, next time when I tell you something about movies, I want my respect.
What was he in?
He was in Back to the Future 2. I will show it to the people right now. Here is Back to the Future 2. Yes, he was one of the kids. Let's see. Let me see. I'm scrolling right there. Video Game Boy, Elijah Woods.
Oh, he was one of the video game boys?
Yeah.
Damn, but that's not
That
really
was
a
way
breakout.
before Soy Boys. There was Video Game Boys. Just in case.
That wasn't really a breakout. He was in there for like 2
I'm sorry,
minutes.
Babyface. That's still official. I still
Hold on here.
got
Got
that
something for
one.
you. Hey, got something here for you. There you go.
Where's he at?
Yeah. Kathleen Music Lover says, laugh out loud, Hank. All the white people look alike. No, I knew that Elijah Woods was in that movie. I was just looking at that, I think, over the weekend. I was just looking at it over the... Also, first of all, Elijah Woods is a very creepy looking dude. I gotta say that. Yes, he's creepy. I don't like his face.
I don't like his face.
Does he wear makeup?
I don't know.
think so.
Do you...
He seems like such a nice guy. Seems like he'd be pretty
Wasn't
fun.
wasn't he in what is one of those noir movies, like the what was that noir movie where
I don't
like
know.
it was what was the name of this movie? Hold on, I'm gonna now go look at his thing, because he's in one of these movies where he plays some kind of weird kid in that movie. It had like Bruce Willis and all those guys. Yeah, he was also in Wilfred. I'm looking.
Yeah,
at
Wilfred
his,
was a big one. Man, what was the one that he was in recently?
Sin
I watched,
City. Wasn't he in Sin City?
I don't know. Sin City.
I think he was in Sin City.
Elijah Wood.
I think he was.
Yes,
in Sin
he
City.
is. He was Kevin.
Yeah, he plays a really creepy character in Sin City.
Yeah,
I don't like
Kevin.
that guy's
So
face.
is that like burned into your brain now? Is that
Yeah.
the problem?
He played. No. I don't like his face, man. It's, sometimes there's just some people you don't like their face. So there you go.
There's a movie that he did somewhat recently. Man, I'm gonna see if I can find it because it was really good. Where he was some like goofy ass character. This one here. Netflix Gutsy New Revenge has what's the name of this movie? It was a Netflix original. I'll grab the name and I'll let you know.
Yeah. Where's Walter?
I'm here. What do you
okay.
mean, where am I?
No.
I'm just quiet. I'm letting you guys movie
Checking up
talk.
on you. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know if we're done with that video, but you guys should go. You guys should go check out that video, and then we can talk about it tomorrow because I think it's a good video. Let's check it out. We'll talk about it going forward as we see if those predictions will come true. I think it's highly likely we're going to begin stuff like that. So we already are. That's why they're trying to remove our videos from YouTube. Trying to push everyone in a certain direction.
I know I tend to believe that. I think that there are some nefarious things going on behind the scenes trying to push people into certain thought patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And not like crazy psychic things or stupid shit like that. Just more of the simple, if we put this in front of you over and over and over again, you're going to start to either believe it or think that that's the case. So, and Google has the power to do that for everybody.
Yeah, that's just old school conditioning, thought conditioning.
Yeah, it's thought conditioning, and I'm fairly certain that Google does that in the sense that they tell you when you search for something, they're going to give you the top results. Notice when you search for a news article, CNN is like always the first thing, even when it's like a Fox exclusive or something. Mm-hmm. They give you CNN talking about it. So yeah, I'm.
And they're always ready to counterpunch. Let's see. By the way, did you find that law yet? The TAPS law?
Yeah, I put it in chat already.
Oh, you did?
Did you want it?
No, I just wanted to. If you can go through it and we can get some of the stuff from there. Walter, were you going to say something just now?
Nope. I'm just sitting here. I'm just listening.
Is it a long bill?
No, they had a couple of points. This is their like breakout thing. Mm-hmm. Brian Babim from Texas is the one that's introducing it. I can read it to you. It's not that long. Whether it's shooting, stabbing, weaponized vehicle, or bombing, mass casualty events are occurring too often. These horrific tragedies are impacting our nation indiscriminately. Americans want a solution. I believe we found one. For decades, a process to identify, investigate, assess, and mitigate threats has been in place to counter targeted violence. Pioneered by the U.S. Secret Service, behavioral threat assessment and management has proven successful in protecting our presidents and foreign dignitaries. If this process works to protect the presidents, elected officials, foreign dignitaries, and even celebrities, why aren't we using it to protect our children in local communities? The TAPS Act will standardize and provide a behavioral threat assessment and management process across the federal government. will provide states the training, resources, and support needed to stand up community-based, multidisciplinary behavioral threat assessment and management units. Recognizes that behavioral threat assessment and management processes must become part of the cultural fabric of contemporary law enforcement, and urges that this is a matter of national security. If we act now and work together, we can save lives. How it works.
All the right keywords.
And to save the children.
Yeah.
So how it starts: task force, which is made up of experts in behavioral threat assessment and management, create recommendations for national. Well, this guy's a Republican, as far as I know. And it's supported by 3 other Republicans.
Yeah, including the guy that lost his eye that we all love so much.
Yes, exactly. Creates recommendations for a national strategy for preventing targeted violence through behavioral threat assessment and management. National strategy must include 1, a school safety program, 2, operational training program, 3, unit support program, and 4, mental health service professional assessment.
Is this going to apply to all citizens?
Yes.
Congressional review. Congress and the Department of Homeland Security review recommendations from the task force. DHS implementation. That's the start. Participation in the process is voluntary. Grant money will be made available to states who choose to receive training and support. This is so top level. It doesn't explain anything to me. It doesn't explain how you do behavioral. Like, what does that mean? Do you go check people's
This is like Minority Report. This is like Minority Report right here.
How can you do that when you don't take the known threats right now and put them in there? You don't. You can just look at. Well, anyways, go to the airport. How does it work at the airport?
I think that there are. So I think that there are people that are taking the current threats to the country seriously in the sense of like Antifa, but I don't.
Why aren't they a terrorist organization then?
I don't think they're taking Antifa seriously.
No, they're not. Why aren't they a terrorist organization? Why? Here we go. Here we're going to talk Klan again. Klan.
There's less than 1,000 of them. Yeah.
And there's been these Antifa things going on, and where people are actually hurt and beat up and stuff, but they don't treat them the same.
Oh, Antifa! Wasn't there a dude from Antifa that tried to attack the ICE?
They firebombed them.
Yeah,
they killed him. Good. Yeah. Why do they get to wear hoods?
So what I'm saying is, I think
you're right. I can't argue that, Walter.
I think there are groups. I'm sure there are people that look at them as a actual threat and realize the threat that's going on. And I'm saying in the government. The problem right now is. And I hate to point fingers, but it feels like the left is trying to say, no, they're not a problem. Don't worry about our fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that there are people that take them seriously. They're just not the ones that are in the media. They're not the ones that are willing to speak out.
How can you do a threat assessment when you can't even, without political correctness?
That's the problem.
You can't do it. You can't. How? You don't have to be a brain. You don't have to have this psychologist to sit and look at groups and tell which ones are a threat and which ones are not. You know what are threats because they have a history of being threats.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's silly.
Yeah.
All it is going to go. It's just silly talk.
Yeah.
It's a way to restrict people's rights and stuff. Take away rights. That's all it is. To
me, Hank, it's one step before Minority Report. The scary thing about Minority Report is they act on this. There's no action in these statements they've said. There's no like, oh, we'll go and take your guns away when we think that you're a threat, which I guarantee is the idea, but they're not calling for it specifically, which is scary, even more scary because it feels like it's very like fluff. There's a lot of fluff there that makes you feel good, but there's no content. They're not talking about how you actually fix anything. It's just all you're going to do is create another bureaucracy, kind of like the TSA and Homeland Security, and let's employ another 100,000 people.
But that's what they're going to do. By the way, shout out to Hootie Who. Uncle Mike says Minority Report. Uncle Mike says Minority Report was cool. fiction. You can't really make it reality in a free nation. But this is what they're trying to do. If they keep pushing us in this direction that, oh, this is so horrible, we have to do something about it, we've got to stop this. Eventually, not us, but there's lots of people out there who get conditioned to believing this must happen. Look at what happened in 9/11. Now we all believe we've got to be raped and groped and prodded and all that kind of stuff just to fly somewhere.
We're not. They know who the target. They know who the people are. You don't need to be going to take your shoes off in security because of some dumbass that had a thing in his shoe that sweat. So it's just
beyond
silly.
that, they remember last year, the year before, when they had bomb tests for them and they failed like 9 out of the 10. Yeah. It was like 90% fail rate, and people they snuck bombs through when they were testing them. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I know this all seems crazy. I mean, I think I was trying to talk to you guys about this last week. Elon Musk, it says that the chip to put in your head is going to be ready by the end of the year.
Well,
that doesn't surprise me.
Chip away.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not. That's not happening. I'm not putting that thing in my head, man.
Chip in my head.
That's not. You think we're gonna do that? But if somebody wants to be stupid enough to do it, fucking go for it.
But how do they do it? They condition you. They push you in that direction, right? Slowly keep pushing you. Yeah. Listen, this is gonna be more convenient. Don't you want us to order your groceries before you even realize you need the groceries?
Right. Well, don't you want your children to be safe? Let's build a 12-foot barbed wire fence around the school.
Yeah.
You go to these schools now, like my old high school's got this fence around it. It's like, what the fuck? You locked it. It doesn't make anybody. It doesn't make anybody any safer by putting fences.
I'm on board with that.
I mean, I could. Never mind.
No, Walter, you're not wrong. I think a lot of us are on that same page. They've been pushing us in this direction for years and years and years, and they're just pushing us into into thinking we need the government more and more, and we don't freaking need the government more.
Instead of punishing the people that are doing these things, they coddle them and find excuses why they do what they do and blame it on the white guys. Yeah. Because we're just so evil.
Yeah. DeBear Ballou says Crenshaw isn't listed as a co-sponsor of the TAPS Act.
He was when I looked it up. Yeah. I saw his name on it, but I don't. Maybe he backed out. I hope he backed out.
Yeah, so. I don't know.
Here's an article. I was just going to say, here's an article from a place called the Strident Conservative, and their take is the TAPS Act, sort of like red flag laws on steroids.
Red flag, yeah.
Yeah,
red flag laws on steroids.
If you look at, go ahead, Walt.
The red flag laws are made for one reason. So when you start talking freely about politicians,
they can take your guns.
They come and get you.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's not about protecting the children or your crazy ex-wife or your whatever the hell it is. It's about free speech.
Yeah.
Boom.
And also it's divide and conquer, right? Because we can get this dude, we'll get this dude. If it's not like Jonathan's saying, and I think we were talking about this. I was talking about this, I think, on a live with Mac, where we were talking about someone else to put out these scenarios. They don't have enough people to come get us all at one time. No. They'll come individually and slowly whittle away at people. But listen, by the way, Crenshaw was in, if you look at Jonathan's video, you see he has a video clip in there of Crenshaw talking about this act, by the way. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't know who I interrupted there. I don't know if it was Babyface or... Yeah.
Don't know if it was me. I'm trying to read through this article that this guy wrote for the conservative blog.
Yeah.
My problem is that one pager doesn't give you... It gives you feel-good stuff where you'll be like, oh, yeah, we're going to be safe. This is great. But it doesn't actually give you any details on how shit gets done. And that's the scary thing is when they're not willing to give you details on how shit gets done, that's because they don't want to.
Yeah. We don't have time to read it. We don't have time.
Exactly.
No, we don't.
We don't have time.
But all of this,
1,100 pages long. We don't have time to read it.
But all of this has been going on for a long time. I remember in the 80s, in the late 80s, early 90s, my brother Anonymous was working on some programs related. Remember when they first came out with red light cameras? I think that was in like late 80s, early 90s. I know, at least in New York City. And he was working on stuff, and he was like, oh, they could read the license plate. I was like, whatever, man. There's no way they could read the license plates, yo. Today, they're doing that.
So this is how he's putting it. Rubio came out, I guess, with his own version. When was this posted? This article that this guy wrote was posted June 10th. So this is over a month and a half ago. I guess Rubio also came out with, that guy's a jackass, came out with His own TAPS Act, Threat Assessment Prevention and Safety Act of 2019.
He came out with his own version?
Yeah, it came out with his own. Rubio's TAPS Act would encourage law enforcement to give everyone a personal threat assessment and single out those that deem as future threats. That's the idea, I guess. Is you give every person in the country a personal threat assessment.
So they're gonna make a serialized number that's attached to who you are.
Yeah,
and then constantly add to it. Yeah, like a credit. You're gonna wind up with like a credit score for how likely is this person to do something we don't like. The only problem is they know the formula and they can up you on that thing whenever they want to.
A number that you can't opt out of as well, just like a credit score.
Yeah.
The information would then be used as a kind of precog substitute to, quote, stop dangerous individuals before they can commit a violent act. See, my problem here?
I thought Rubio came from Cuba.
Yeah, he's trying to make this place like Cuba.
He loves to use the commie kind of techniques to control people.
I've said this before and I'll say it again. I know somebody, our family knows somebody that was very high up in the Central Florida Republican Party, and he has said repeatedly that he won't take a phone call from this guy, from Rubio, because he doesn't like him. And he has some this guy doesn't curse often, but he had some very harsh things to say about Rubio. Very, very harsh things to say about Rubio.
Yeah.
He really did not like the guy. Anyways, the House version of the TAPS Act, co-sponsored by Brian Babin and Val Demings, another Floridian, what the fuck, recognizes mass casualty attacks as a, quote, threat to public safety that requires a, quote, proactive solution in order to prevent future tragedies. My problem here is, and I've said this, and I will stick by this statement, is you're not a criminal until you're a criminal. That was the whole premise of Minority Report. You're not a criminal until you're a criminal, until you do something illegal. And it's insane that you're
anything like this, just like in the movie, just anything could be manipulated, okay? Just like in the movie, things could be manipulated. That's what that movie is about. Look, right now we have them using the no-fly list to punish people they don't like.
And there's no God, you can't go to court over it. You don't know you're on it. You can't get yourself off of it. Mm-hmm. It's insane.
Yeah. So, yeah. By the way, I think Florida is always the testing ground for a lot of this crap, unfortunately. You know,
because we get a bunch of retards cooking in the sun down here.
Whoa! Don't use that word.
Oh, sorry, that's offensive.
Can they be put on the threat assessment thing?
That's offensive to the people living at Takachali right now. To compare them,
I don't even know what that is.
Can people of lesser thought processes, can they be threat assessed?
Oh God.
How do you? Once again,
not if you get frickin' what's his name's chip? If you get Elon Musk's chip.
How can you threat assess anybody if you're and a group of people when your political correctness rules your thought process? You can't do it. Well, of course, he's not going to be a threat because he's not mentally capable of that. Look at the old guy that just stabbed somebody again. That they said he was too old to do that again.
Yeah, I saw that.
He was a known
let him out of prison because he can't. He's not going to do that again.
And he fucking did it again.
Yeah, what kind of? You don't need a program for that. Put that guy away.
That is he is genetically defective.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. That is the funniest thing. As sadistic as it is, that's fucking hilarious.
What do you do? What do you do with a rabid dog?
Put him down.
You put him down. Why do we have to? What you don't coddle a rabid dog? He's going to kill you.
Well, they figured that guy was too old to put in jail. If you're too old to put in jail, just put you under. Put you under. That's all.
I mean, he's too old. There's nobody too old to be in jail.
This.
Sorry.
Did you ever see Demolition Man? That was the movie about where it had Sylvester Stallone.
That was the one where they froze the black guy and he came back to life or something. Taco Bell owned everything.
Yeah. It had Blade. It had Wesley Snipes in it.
Guy. Yeah, I don't know his name.
And I was like,
Snipes?
Yeah, Wesley Snipes. Yeah, he's up in there. So, Wesley Snipes is way more badass than Sylvester Stallone. Just for the record, I'm not being biased here. He was just way more. They had to slow him down in the movie because he was actually like a martial arts guy.
Because Stallone couldn't keep up with him.
No.
Can I say real quick before you move on? I've gone through 4 pages of like no 5 at least links from article to article to Marco Rubio's thing to Congress, trying to find the actual text of this, what they're trying to put in. It doesn't exist. It's a one-pager. All they've released is a fucking one-pager. I can't find.
Well, it's too important. Why are you want the details? It's too important to have details.
If someone knows where this is, you guys send it to us somehow.
It's impossible. It doesn't exist.
You can't understand the details. You can't. Yeah. You just we'll take care of you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm feeling like that right now. This is
ugh.
Yeah.
Line up over
He's
there.
not going to be able to sleep now until he finds this. This is going to become his own personal conspiracy.
Dude, that's how I am, where I need to find it.
You know what? I tell you what. Tactical Toolbox probably has it. Yeah. I mean, he's. I'm not gonna bother him right now, but he probably has it. Let's see. Okay, Rat Ride 1 wants to know if we talked about Puerto Rico and the governor. I know Puerto Rico's getting pretty.
They're pretty riled up in Puerto Rico. They should get riled up, because that's a clusterfuck there.
Yeah. They were talking about killing people. They were talking about taking all the money that. But they actually won a big time lefty, and I can't remember who it was, but somebody that like writes for very left leaning news stuff was like, I have to admit, Trump was right. All politicians took it and lined their pockets with it.
Those are like famous last words right there. If a politician, I don't care if it's a Republican or a Democrat, if they say Trump is right, wherever they're from is about to get crash and burn.
I just saw something where they were having protests in Chicago, protesting the government, the city officials in Chicago, and the one guy that was talking was a Democratic person from there, and he was saying we need something about needing Trump to do something about this,
They have another one in right now that's saying everybody should arm themselves, and we're like, we talked about that.
Right. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Oh man,
what's up?
We still got time. We got time. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I wanted
DCG 44 says we have to pass it to know what's in it.
God.
Yeah.
We don't have time to talk.
We don't know what's in the frickin' Obamacare. we can't get rid of it.
How many congressmen do you think actually read the bills that come across their desk? Because I'm betting very few actually read what they vote on.
How many congressmen can read?
Good question. We should have a literacy test. Yeah. I don't think Rubio can read. He definitely can't frickin' read the Constitution.
Exactly.
I'll tell you that right now. For free, I'll tell you that one. Okay, do you guys want to talk about guns, or because we could keep going here?
No, I want to talk about a gun. I just linked it in chat. Did you see this?
No.
There's a company coming out with the Ace 365 V2 aluminum frame with palm swells for the P365.
Oh,
so it's going to be a nice aluminum 365 frame that you drop your chassis into, and you got a hole, and it's got a different grip angle. This is what we've talked about for a while.
How likely are you to get this? And you're going to get it?
I will try it. It depends on price. That's the big thing. It depends on price.
Do you think the aluminum is going to be cheaper or more expensive than the plastic?
Way more expensive.
Of course.
So
why are you saying it depends on price?
It's not a whole gun. It's just the chassis.
The frame.
The
frame.
Yeah. So it's not a serialized part. It comes straight to your house. But I'd like to see, because the one thing that I got used to with my Glock was that swell in the back, which pointed it a little differently. Mm-hmm. I kind of would like to see that on the SIG. I think it would be awesome.
So that's the whole thing about the 365, right? You can pop out that chassis that's serialized and drop it into anything. I mean, carbine. We probably get a SIG carbine before we get the Glock carbine.
Hey, Tyven, you can polish that aluminum lower too, man.
Yeah.
It comes in a bunch of colors, so if you want to color.
It's EMP proof.
It is. It's aluminum.
EMP proof. I think Tyven left already. I think he had some place to go.
You guys just posted the price in here. It's $299. It's $300.
He's missing out on it.
That is really expensive. But I understand.
That's almost the price of the gun.
That's half the price of a home. Well, no, the gun's what, $450? So that's an expensive lower.
Yeah.
I would like to see that come in at about $150, but I don't understand machining and what goes into it, so maybe I don't know the cost of things.
Well, why sell it so cheap?
I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess that's really what it comes down to.
If you want to play, you'll pay.
Yeah, put your money where your mouth is. Eli80 gave us $5. Thank you, Eli80. We appreciate it.
I knew somebody was going to say this.
Read Florida guns.
Babyface likes to swell in the back.
I think we all do around here. Come on.
No. That's you. You like to swell at the back. No, we'll leave him out there.
That's a good booty on a thing.
We'll leave him out there. We'll see. Okay, let's talk about some gun stuff here with whatever. We can come back to this stuff. Let me see. I'll pop this one up here. This is in the national interest. I don't know if you guys saw this. This new Russian gun might be able to knock drones out of the sky. Yo, look at it, though. This looks like a Star Wars gun.
Yeah, where's that?
I'm throwing it up on the screen. I sent you guys. I thought I sent you a link to that.
This new Russian thing may knock guns out. Okay, this looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Walt.
I was going to say, before we get too far away from the P3 or the SIG 365, there's a new surplus slide for that. AIM slide, S3 slide for the...
Oh, AIM's making one now? Oh, shit,
yeah.
We're almost on the way to having your own custom at this point.
There you go. All right.
I need to come up with the chassis parts. Next up, sorry.
All right, next thing.
Okay.
Now, where's this Russian gun from? Where's it at? You put it in the chat?
Hold on. Let me see. I guess
it's
I
up
did
a little
put it
bit
in the chat. Yeah, I did put it in the chat.
It looks like two weird old dildos
I
on the
see
front
that.
of the
It looks like it's got two elongated boobies on it. You know?
Yeah,
here,
boobies,
I'll
there you go.
throw it
The
up
Rex
again.
2.
I'll throw it up again for you folks.
The Rex 2 comes with multiple radio and satellite navigation signal jamming modules capable of disrupting a range of military and civilian communications. That'd be fun. Just point that at my neighbor's house all day so they can't use the telephone. From GPS to LTD, along with other additional stroboscopes and laser capabilities. I have no idea what a stroboscope or stroboscope is.
It has like three looking things that look like a flashlight. I think one is actually a flashlight.
Stroboscope.
And some other things involved.
It's a visual phenomenon caused by aliasing that... Oh. The hell does that... How does that work? Yeah, I guess it's just... I don't know.
Just flashes it like... Makes you
want to have a seizure?
Yeah, probably.
Most of these things are going to be used on the people.
I would love to try one out. Hey, Russian, send one my way. I'll try it on joggers passing by and see if how pissed off they get when they can't listen to their Spotify.
Well, you can buy a cell phone jammer right now.
Oh, we don't know about that. That's not highly illegal by the FDA. Or is it FDA? It's the FCC. FCC. Yeah, FCC does not like talking about that.
Yeah. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember the honor defense thing? That I think wasn't that the first gun that was dropping and then going off before honor the P365, the honor fence, honor defense, yeah. Honor defense.
There's the first that dropped. You could kick it.
I think so. Yeah. So former NYPD officer sues gun maker over faulty handguns. In 2017, honor defense was called out by the gun community for making weapons that fire when dropped. Now, a police officer is suing the company after he was shot by his honor defense, a Georgia gunmaker, dogged by complaints of faulty pistols, has been sued by former police officer who claims one of its weapons malfunctioned and caused him serious injury. In a lawsuit filed in Florida District Court, Ernst Hong, a retired New York City police officer, alleges that his still holstered Honor Guard 9mm pistol fired when he accidentally dropped it. And then I guess it sliced through his left leg, shattering the bone before piercing the ceiling.
Ooh, that's not good.
And he said it happened a few feet away from his 2 young children and pregnant wife. So that's making its way.
They'll pay him off.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the honor defense makes some good guns that aren't total shit. Just piles of shit.
I don't know a lot about the guns, to be honest with you. So, where they come from. Here's that thing I was telling you guys about 2 million. Gunshine State, Florida, nears 2 million concealed weapons permits. But what? Already leading the nation with the highest number of concealed weapon permits, Florida is nearing a new threshold granting authority to 2 million civilians who can lawfully carry guns tucked in waistbands, under jackets, or inside purses into restaurants, shopping malls, and elsewhere. Sometimes called the Gunshine State, Florida has a total of 1,971,997 currently valid concealed weapons permits as of March 31st. Oh, way over that by now. This is probably old. This is probably an older article, but I'm pretty sure we're over that at this point. I would think we're way past that.
Talk about building the most expensive P365 ever. That slide that you guys are talking about is $300. The lower that I was looking at, $300. Plus, you need the chassis and all the other shit that goes along.
Yeah.
That's an expensive.
Okay,
365.
Babyface is obviously not forgetting about this thing.
What? We got a bunch of people that got concealed carry. I know. I'm helping. I like to help people get concealed carry licenses.
Walter, you notice how Patrick is not getting off this aluminum. Right now, he's thinking, can he make his own aluminum frame for less than $300? That's what's going through his brain right now.
I probably could. I don't know if I want to though.
It'd take a lot of hacking.
I know. Chisel and a hammer, a lot of time.
Yeah. So what's your time worth? Well, you couldn't. I'm not gonna say you couldn't do it, but
my time is worth a lot more than that. I can tell you that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
If you have a CNC machine, or if you're somebody that we know that has 400,
no.
Yeah.
Not that easy.
I'll pass. That was cast first. The aluminum was cast, and they did some finished machining on it. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the Glock aluminum frames? Haven't you?
Yeah.
No, who's making
you can buy Glock aluminum frames
several
too,
people.
yeah.
Several people. I know that.
Yeah. That's been around for years.
Yeah, I know that the folding Glock guys are doing. They're doing metal versions.
One,
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's more than a few of them out there nowadays.
Yeah.
And they are cool. What's the name of one of these companies we have up here? Let me see. Faxon. Faxon's doing. Everyone's doing those aluminum ones. The Faxon ones are aluminum. Yeah.
Alpha Foxtrot makes one that looks pretty dope.
Yeah.
I've never heard of them before.
I'm gonna
just linking the image for gun porn reasons. If anybody wants to go look at it.
Trying to switch Babyface. I'm gonna go to something else. Here, Army conducting secret operation in D.C. area. I say.
Okay.
Is the UN involved?
Black Hawk helicopters and active duty soldiers are part of a secret, ongoing military operation being conducted around the nation's capital. Existence of the operation was revealed as part of a funding request by Congress. According to Bloomberg, the Defense Department asked Congress for approval to shift an extra $1.55 million in funds towards air crews, aircraft maintenance, and travel as part of an emerging quote-unquote classified flight mission. The funding shift was part of a larger $2.5 billion request to reprogram money, quote unquote, from the budget to operations and programs considered top priorities. Soldiers from Assault Helicopter Company and aviation maintenance units will be supporting the mission with 10 UH-60s and maintenance capabilities for months. Interesting. Did you guys hear about that? Have you heard of this?
I have not heard of that.
Yep. Just look it up. Army conducting secret operation in D.C. area. What's up with that?
It must really be secret if you know about it.
Well, yeah. Well,
I don't know.
This is how good we are at keeping secrets in America, obviously. You know.
I guess.
If this is what we know, just imagine what else is out there.
I could be doing the noisiest shit in my shop, and unless it's one of those stealthy crashing in Pakistan Sikorskis, I can hear it a mile freaking away, so it's kind of hard to sneak around. So.
Yeah.
Just an observation.
Yeah. No, listen. Who knows what's going on there, man? Something's going down in D.C. Maybe they're having a secret revolution that the rest of us don't know about. You know?
Well, I hope they have a good time.
Yeah.
The Archangel says, "Tell Hank we see Blackhawks every morning and night flying over Lake City." But you guys actually have a base nearby, don't we? There's one up towards Jacksonville. So that kind of makes sense.
Jacksonville and Lake City.
Not
somewhere up in there.
Lake City's in the middle of the state.
Yeah, but Jacksonville's 2 hours. Jacksonville's an hour and 20 minutes away.
Yeah,
so,
Lake City is just right on the close to the border with Georgia.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, who knows what's going on there? You know, who knows what's going on? Maybe. What? I'm not going to speculate. Let me not speculate here.
You're not going to guess at it.
When you see them in zombie uniform, then you know.
Mexican zombie uniforms.
Yeah, that's gotta
then
be.
You know.
Mexican border zombie uniforms.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is the answer.
They're probably getting ready for something. I guarantee you guys that they're getting ready for something.
Getting ready for something.
Or somebody. getting ready. Do you want to talk about John Paul Stevens, the Supreme Court dude who kicked the bucket recently?
He's just old crazy fucker.
Was he the old crazy one that said that Second Amendment should be repealed?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's Vox has an article about that. Of course, Vox would have this article. One of John Paul Stevens' last big ideas: repealing the Second Amendment. Thank goodness
Clearly he was
no
nuts.
longer here. Yeah.
Today in the news, John Paul Stevens walks into a doctor's office with cellophane pants. The doctor could clearly see his nuts.
Okay. Here, this one, I'm going to go to this one and then we'll talk about it. I've got a bunch of Florida man stuff, but I'm going to go to this one because it was really funny to me. And I didn't share this with you guys, so you're going to have to look it up. Courtroom chaos. Video shows judge dragged away after her own sentencing. And this is in Ohio. Yeah, so
Ohio.
Chaos erupted inside a Cincinnati courtroom on Monday as a former judge convicted of using her position to help a family member was dragged away to jail by a bailiff.
She's like on her feet. She's like on her heels. They're dragging her off.
Yeah, Tracy Hunter, once a juvenile court judge, has been fighting her 2014 conviction and a 6-month sentence for improperly passing on information to her brother in a job dispute. Basically, I think he was like a youth. In the correctional system, he was dealing with kids, and he beat up a kid, and she passed some info on to him so that he can beat that rap, and she got busted doing it. So now she got to go. They're dragging her off. Lots of people have been.
You can't be trusted. You can't be trusted in that position where you have to have integrity. It's time to go.
Yeah, when you're a judge and you do that, we need to have harsher sentences than 6 months.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. 6 months, not enough. Dragging, they need to put you in the stocks and put you out in the sun and let people throw tomatoes at you like in the olden days.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Yeah. So
I'll throw some tomatoes.
Yeah. Do you want to hit up some Florida man stuff real quick?
Let's see what's going on.
I got two Florida man things I'm going to do real quick. Here's one. He carjacked an elderly man, deputies say, but they say he couldn't drive a stick shift.
Oh, dumb.
A man was arrested in Florida after sheriff's deputies say he tried to steal a car from an elderly man in Orlando. The reason he was unsuccessful, ? He didn't appear to know how to drive a stick shift, according to Orange County Sheriff's Office. So there you go. You got to check first, man, before you try to do it.
Florida man attempts to rob Dunkin' Donuts by turning off power, fails to realize safe won't open without electricity.
Yeah. Here's one especially for, this one's for Walter. Walter's going to love this.
Now.
Okay. Florida man masturbating in Walmart parking lot grabbed officers behind during arrest. Let me just feel it.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
Oh, dear.
And it was, I'm not going to read the whole article, but the arresting officer was a dude.
Oh, my God. That's even worse.
Yeah, so there you go. Florida's, yeah.
Florida woman attempts to take a slice out of employee with steak knife over pizza slice.
Yeah. Can I ask you
See
something?
what happened here.
Who wants to be a police officer in Florida? You got to be.
Why?
You got to be a special kind of person to do that.
Have you watched the live PD thing?
Yes, I love it, actually.
I know, Hank, you don't have the TV, but you see this stuff and you go, the cops were so cool. They let this one guy pops open a beer inside the store and he's like, oh man, I'm on this, I'm on that, he's like all nervous and looking around, and the cop's like, they're not going to press charges. All you have to do is just leave and don't come back.
Yes, and the cop, he keeps like fucking with him.
And they were the nicest guys. I couldn't have kept a straight face.
No
way. He was saying that the devil's something or other. There was just some weird ass talking going on.
It's crazy.
But if you just go out and stay out of the place, you'll be all right. They said later on he came back, got arrested. It's like how do you can't help. You can't fix this stuff.
No.
I mean, I don't know how you...
can't fix crazy or stupid.
I just stuck in chat for you guys if anybody wants to join in on the fun. This is a Florida Man headline generator. It uses typical quote-unquote Florida Man things. The one I just randomized, Florida Man on bath salts, headbutts car, slaps fire chief. Florida Man slashes 88-year-old woman's tires with an ice pick.
These are all made up.
for taking his seat at bingo.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
These are all made up. These aren't
These are
real.
all fake. These are all fake. Florida man
okay.
makes beer run with gator in hand. Florida man attempts to smoke crack in ICU, almost burns down a hospital. So yeah, you can go through if you want. I just put it in chat if you want to generate your own fake Florida man headlines because they're pretty accurate.
Yeah. Bricks is saying something. Hank, just Amazon Fire Stick and watch everything. Oh, you probably mean hack it?
Hell yeah. I don't know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
though. I would never
yeah.
do that.
Yeah. Babyface would never do that, and I definitely would never do it. Ashrin McBee gave us $5 from Ashrin McBee. Cheers, boys. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Very much. Walter, do you have some...
I don't know. I'm usually the guy that comes up with all this weird shit.
nothing today.
I can't find no weird shit. It's like,
Damn, Walt.
I know.
That Fox News ain't working for you right now.
No, it ain't.
Jeez.
It ain't at all.
Okay, listen.
Jesus.
In whatever
What?
time left, we can show some guns because we got like 5 minutes. I want to throw this up here for a second before I show what I'm going to show.
Oh, I got a good thing for
Hack it equipment. They do send us stuff to test from time to time. They sent me something here. It's the Hack It Equipment Rifle Burrito, and I'm showing it here on the screen. Basically, it is a rifle bag that unfolds, and I guess you can use it as a prone mat and different things. It's pretty cool. It's $99, and they have 3 different sizes. I think it starts from 36. It's 36, 42, and 46 inches. I'm going to show one right now. Let's see. Let's go here. Boom. Okay, I'm going to go to me, and I'll show this one. All right, so here's the one that I have right here. There it goes. I have the 46-inch rifle burrito. Let me see if I can try to get it in here so you guys
Come on,
can
they
see
got to
the
come up
patch.
with a cleverer name than that.
Boom, rifle burrito.
Rifle Rito.
Yeah, it's the rifle burrito. So it's this big bag. Let's see if I can get it in this big bag here. And I'm going to throw up a video that'll be a lot better than this because this is not going to be... I might break something in the process of this.
I found a little bit of, it's not crazy news, but I don't know if we talked about it before, about the NRA. NRA ends its carry guard insurance program.
Do they really?
Yeah, I think they're just doing training from what I saw.
They also are doing like fire sales on. I saw on Mac's Instagram today. They're trying to like fire sale lifetime memberships or something.
So I'm trying not to break this up.
No more carry guard insurance.
Yeah. So
Go to what's that other one? CCA. Use something CCA. Whatever.
All right, hold on a second, guys. I'm jumping back into this. So see when you open it up here, boom. This is what's inside. Nice big red thing here.
So wait, you said it's a shooting mat now? Is that how that
it could
works?
be a shooting mat, or you could put it on your shooting table. I have a video that I'll throw up. It'll make it a lot easier than
I
what
want to
we're
do a video at some point.
Next time we go shooting, we're going to have to cover that thing with guns.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so
Here,
I'll put this off on the side here. All right, what kind of guns do you guys have?
Oh, I got something cool to show off. For anybody out there that has a Silencer Co. suppressor, you guys know I love Silencer Co. Joe Bob Outfitters has the Blackhawk branded pistons for them. So if you don't know suppressors, piston is what actually puts the can onto your gun. They have the Blackhawk ones. So normally one of these piston costs like $70 or $80. The Blackhawk ones, they're for like fire sailing right now for $26 a piece. I bought a 45 and a 9 one because I needed some extras. So if anybody needs some more pistons for their Silencer Co. cans, let me know and I'll send you the link. I'm not associated or anything. Like I'm not like, it's just like a stupidly good deal. So if you guys need
How much are they? How much are they?
$26 a piece.
Oh, cool.
Stupidly
Yeah,
cheap.
I've got several Silencer Co's.
If you need some pistons, this is the time to get them. They're not Silencer Co. brand. I guess Blackhawk at some point was making a Silencer Co. type, like using their mounts. So they were making the pistons, and then they stopped making cans. So their pistons are now on fire sale. So go pick one up.
Oh, cool. All right, yeah. Throw up a link out there. Shout out to Aries, by the way.
Who doesn't like Silencer Co., clearly.
Yeah, Aries is out there. Walter, what you got?
If they need a flamethrower, $475.
Yeah.
Flamethrower, $475.
$475, okay.
Got 6 of them in stock.
All right, very nice, very nice.
Get
what
them while
colors?
they're hot. Get them while they're hot.
Yeah, I want to know what colors.
What colors, Walter?
All I got's OD green.
Okay, only the OD green left. Yeah, that's
OD
probably
green,
the best
OD
one.
green, and OD green. That's what we got.
Okay, cool. Can't knock that. I can't knock the OD Green.
They're fun. They're fun.
Can't knock the hustle. You know, OD Green is always good. I'm just trying to see. I'll throw up a video of that Hackett. I don't want to break up that gun. Babyface spent a lot of time putting that gun together.
What gun?
That was the 6.5 Creedmoor American Ruger American in the in the Brownells kit, the BRN kit. So
that we still need to shoot at some point.
Yeah.
I need my thing back, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay. Let's see. Tom Gresham says Wayne must go. I guess that's the guy from. Tom Gresham is the radio guy. He has Gun Talk. He says Wayne must go. Yes. I don't know. I don't know if Wayne cares about all that stuff. Wayne LaPierre.
He doesn't give a shit about us. We're peons to him.
Yeah. So I don't think he really cares about any of that. But yes, he must go. He must go. So there you go. Walter, what are you up to? What do you got going on here? Let me see. I think I'll just try to go.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to find something interesting. I'm just coming up with blanks.
Sure.
I don't know. It just ain't my day, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's go. I'll put all three of us on here. Okay.
What's that one? Let's see here. Puerto Rico, Dominican Battle.
I'll put me and Babyface up here for now. That's how we'll do it.
Go.
Okay, there we go. All right. What are you looking at Puerto Rico for? You looking at the rioting?
No, I guess one of the mayors in Puerto Rico was on Fox and Friends, and they started asking him about his stuff, and he backed off. Mayor backs away from Puerto Rico governor after getting called out on Fox News. So I guess he might be in on one of the corrupt ones too. They're all corrupt there, you know. And guess what? Let's make Puerto Rico a state. Oh
God, can you imagine?
I thought Puerto Rico was trying to be free of America.
I would love for that to happen.
That'd be they.
I know they gave up on trying to have their own sovereignty. Now they want to become a state, right?
Cut them free. Cut them free. Be free. What's the thing what's it about? Be free? Yeah, like slaves. Cut them free. Let them be. Let them go. See how long that lasts.
Yeah. I don't think. Nope. I don't think it's gonna last that long.
They got no money, man. How are they gonna be free?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just like, all the news is boring. It's like, okay, whatever. Tencent buys and they're gonna have that.
It can't all be fun. It can't all be fun, man. You know, coming off a weekend, everyone was partying. Babyface was partying. You were partying. I partied a little bit. Have you guys ever had? This is my last story I'll tell before we go. Have you guys ever had Bailey's Irish cream liqueur?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think that's heavy alcohol content?
No, God, not even close. It's
Really?
like woman alcohol.
Now,
it's the women out there.
Oh, okay, forget it. I don't want to tell you my story then.
That's like
you did not get drunk on that. You got drunk on Bailey's?
Speaking of a hangover, you got to mix that up and make some B-52s or something. You know?
What's B-52? What's a B-52? Other than the plane.
B-52 is, I think, Bailey's and vodka and.
Oh God, that would just kill me.
And something else, and do it in a shot glass, and boom.
So
Bailey's in a cup of coffee. That's good too.
Yeah. So here's what happened. Lola gave me like a little tiny glass of that stuff last night. And basically I overheated. You know, I drank it. First of all, I shouldn't even drink that stuff because I'm lactose intolerant. But I basically, my whole brain, everything got real hot, and I was like, "What is happening?" And then next thing I know, I was knocked out.
Really?
And then I woke up this morning.
Never drinks alcohol and is lactose intolerant. Drank Bailey's. That's
Well, she felt like buying it, and I had to stop and go through this whole thing and get it. And then I was like, why did I have to stop and do this craziness? And I didn't even get any of it. So she gave me a little bit of it, and something happened. It just my body just like went through a hot flash. Oh, I see Lola's talking about this now in the chat. Yep. Yeah, I went through a hot flash. The next thing I know, I woke up this morning. It's like, I don't know if she roofied me or what happened.
Oh, okay. So, B-52 is Kahlua, Bailey's, and Grand Marnier.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Opt out of gun control says fill a blender with ice, pour in a bottle of Bailey's, Top it
Shrink
off
it.
with a 151 and blend. What's a 151?
Oh, that's grain
heavy.
alcohol. Grain alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that would just. I would never wake up. Yeah, I would never wake up.
You couldn't have survived our hour. Even though we were gaming nerds, you couldn't have survived our. We went through 2 24s of Coors and 2 12s of some other beer between 8 of us.
See, that's why I don't drink. People, like, when I'm at a thing, people always like, oh, how come you don't? I could have fun just, like drinking some water, soda, or whatever. But if I drink alcohol, just, it's no good. So there you go. Yeah, I'm lightweight when it comes to that. Right, there you go. Atomic Bowl said I had menopause. I know that one was coming.
Simpson Larry says, give Hank a can of pussy.
Yeah. So anyway, it was weird, man. I was like, what is going on? I'm never doing this again. So end of that for me. No more Baileys. That's out. That's
you gotta mix
I'm
that
gonna
with
stick to my
something
plum wine. It's a little smoother. Yeah, it's a little smoother than that. So there you go.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, let's wrap it up here. Babyface P, how can the folks out there follow you, support you, other than your stickers? I guess you gave away all your stickers.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, I got some to get out. They will hit the mail tomorrow. I'll grab the envelopes and some stamps and start sending. I got a bunch of addresses. I promise I won't send you spam mail as well now that I have them. I won't sell your data to Google. Even though they already know it. But that's it. If you guys want to catch me, Babyface P on YouTube, baby_face P on Instagram. And I guess I should start saying, what's the gun streamer? If you want it, go watch our gun streamer. I'm on there as well. And no harm to going over to a company that actually supports us.
Yep.
So.
Awesome.
But that's pretty much it for me.
Great. Thank you. Walter, how about you, sir?
Well, you can get me on Facebook and the Instagram. And you see me over at Gunstream. And you too.
You do this too well, Walter.
You might even see me shoot some guns I don't like. I think I heard somebody see that before. Some Facebook YouTuber shoots guns that he doesn't like. But anyways, yeah, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, some Twitter.
Okay.
A gun streamer and YouTube and Safety Hour Firearms and most of those will come up as Safety Hour Firearms. And
all right.
then Mower Death on YouTube, stuff like that, gun streamer. That's it.
All right, very cool. I want to thank you guys for joining us. Thanks to everyone out there. We appreciate you. I see Scorched Earth is out there. Rod Mills, who we're gonna get. We'll get you, Rod Mills. I remember that stupid old man app that you put me on the Russian database. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you for that eventually. But yeah, anyway, we'll be back here all the rest of the week. We'll see you guys. Thanks a lot. Any last words from you guys before I end this?
Bye.
Good night.
No last words. We're out of here. We'll see you guys. Thanks a lot. Good night. See you tomorrow.